Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. What it do? Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm trying to get with it. You know, I already know. What up, dog? What it do? Nitty, baby, D-City, baby. Going through a lot. Y'all see what I'm going through? What up, dog? What it do? I sound like one of these fiends. Starting off my day with, oh, I could be doing better. You know, always coming up with an excuse, always coming up with some type of negativity to speak about the day. You already know how them heads be getting it, man. But I'm still trying to get it to work. You already know I'm trying to get it to work. I ain't got no excuse, man. What up, though? What it do? Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. D-City, baby, you already know how we get it. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroking, you already know. Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, baby. You became gonna be see nothing. What up, dog? What it do? Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, baby. It's Nitty. It's Nitty, baby. Frank Nitty. Two T's, two T's. Like two titties. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroke. Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby, you already know how we get it. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke. It take a minute, yo, but it's worth it. Once we get it popping, you already know we ain't gonna stop. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty, man, D-City, baby. Frank Nitty. Two T's. Like two titties. Trying to get it on her angle so it won't be directly hitting the pole. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty, baby, D-City, baby. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby, you already know how we get it. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke, and you already know. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel my Netflix too. Real talk though, I'm tired of that Netflix, man. I done had it just for the hell of it, but I don't even watch it like that. Real talk. I kept it really for the kids, and the kids don't even watch it like that. So that's just a waste of money, man. Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby, you already know how we get it. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke, and you already know. D-City, baby, straight gritty, no pity. Woody whoop whoop, daddy, 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 daddy long stroke. Woo. What up, dog? What it do? Nitty, baby, D-City. Another hot topic, man. You know, I mean, everybody already done jumped on it. That's me running water, y'all. You know, I live in a bando, though. You know, everywhere I go, I ain't got no type of nothing civilized to live off on. So, yeah. This is running water, though. That's water, y'all. Y'all hear that? I'm gonna take my running water and put some water in my pot and boil me some water so I can get me some I can get some hot tea going with some honey up in that bitch. You know, to give me a lift. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty, baby, D-City, man. Y'all already know the topic, man. It's been popping all night long, man. Hassan Campbell, man. This cat done lost his marbles. I don't know what he lost his marbles exactly from, other than the fact he's still trying to show off and trying to be number one, as though if he's still a kid and it's a grown ass man with titties. Y'all hear me? It's a grown man with titties, man. Man, titties bigger than the women. Man got titties bigger than a woman, man. One thing I'm not gonna play, and I'm gonna have my say on it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna play it though. I'm not gonna play this gang shit. Cause I don't know nothing about that weak ass bitch shit, man. I don't know nothing about no weak ass gang shit. Gang shit. This is why myself and a lot of other people, man, would rather not put on a suit, a uniform, or join anybody or work for anybody that want to motherfucking unite you to as though if y'all are a group or a gang or some type of force to be recognized with. You know, this is why I don't play that game, man. Because it's kid games, dog. A grown man and a grown woman, we get up to take care of ourselves. We get up to maintain our life. We get up to provide for our loved ones. We get up to have a prosperous day. We get up to praise our Lord, our God, Yahweh, give Jesus Christ his thanks. We get up to do a lot of things, but we don't get up to play gang shit. And here you is going on 50, bitch. You're a grown ass man. This is why this YouTube land is a whole nother world. It's a whole nother world. It takes you from reality to fantasy. For somebody to think that at 50 years old, or someone in their 40s going into their 50s, can still play gang, can still play gang shit. You must be one weak ass bitch. If that's what you standing off on. If that's what you growed off on. It's playing games. I'm in a game. I gotta spit other people's names so you can know who I am. I gotta tell you the worst of me so you can know the best of me. Man, you got the game fucked up, G. Your mind is twisted. It might be because you done went through a few things and got your ass bent. I don't even care, like the other cats do, about the fact that you got tested on your manhood, so you don't even know if you female or male or want to be tutti frutti. Get your Calvin Gates ass up, dog, and stand for what you believe in. I just know as a grown ass man, you should have shook off every damn thing that came your way that had you on pause, that had your motherfucking ass stuttering, that had you that had you limping, that had you motherfucking even thinking of reversing anything that you done did to go forward in life, dog. Yet you still over here talking about gang. I ain't gonna brag on no man other than myself, dog. I might give somebody props. You know, I give somebody props for some good they done did or what they standing for. Cause I got a problem with about everybody, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna agree with nothing that nobody say. Yet still, I'm not gonna carry it on my shoulders in any type of form or way. But I am gonna speak the truth of what I see about another damn man out here spitting about shit that he should have left behind his life. Even if you got caught up, dog, in your teens. You should have left that shit in your Twinkies, man. You supposed to left that in your Twinkies. You don't supposed to still be carrying that same ass thought as though you still in a game. As though if you still trying to motherfucking live for clout. As though if you still trying to live for props. As though if you worried about if somebody respect you down the block. You're a grown ass man. Still playing kid games. Yet here, you don't even know if you want to be a man or a woman. You still going through the drama that you went through when you was 15, dog. You ain't shook that shit off by now? Shake it off, boy. People done went through worse. You ain't doing nothing that ain't nobody else ain't done. But what you are doing is being a coward by still motherfucker bringing up shit that you should have motherfucker left behind in your life as a motherfucker man and not a bitch. You over here bringing up gangs. Gangs. Motherfucker, you a grown ass man. Gangs don't got nothing to do with your pain. Whatever man took your doggone virginity, whatever man took your motherfucking wet mouth and put it somewhere so you can put it on this manhood so you can nurse it, that's the man you got a problem with, dog. You ain't got no problem with no doggone gangs. You're a grown ass man. I just don't get this gang shit, man. Unless you're a gang with power and clout, and you done took over every damn financial situation out here that you can motherfucking come up on or stand up on or grow up on or anything positive though. Why the hell you out here playing games, man? Kid games. Acting like you in a gang. Now, you a grown man, so I know you getting a little bit of loot. But when you wasn't getting no loot, and you was out here still spitting that gang shit, tell me, dog, before YouTube, what did you do? Before YouTube, what did you do? And you still out here spitting games. And got a body form, shape exactly like a woman, with titties to motherfucking hold your t-shirt up. All I see on your doggone chest, man, is one big ass titty. I see one big ass titty, man, holding your chest up, and all I hear you doing is talking tough. Yeah, I see a fat boy arms that ain't never motherfucking lost none of your baby weight. You ain't lost no baby fat boy. Yet you over here talking like you the real McCoy. And all I see after I see these fat ass arms drooping like you motherfucking 60 or 70, dog. You can see the fat hanging off that bitch. I ain't gonna even dig into you, dog, because I'll be wrong on this. But what I ain't wrong on is the fact that, man, you still motherfucking live like you a 15-year-old bitch. And you're a grown-ass man. Nobody cares what you got. Nobody cares, dog, on how you live. But when you try to portray yourself to be something that should be portray yourself to some young kids or anybody that's still in puberty, still need guidance in their life. Portray yourself as some type of motherfucking role model, dog. You know that ain't you. That ain't you at all. You ain't no role model, man. You ain't no real man. Just by listening to your words, dog. Like I said, I don't agree with everything another man say. I'm not going to agree with everything Kwame Brown had to say to your butt. But I do know this, dog. What the fuck? Why would you talk about a man? Why would you talk about a man video after video after video after video? Nothing but negativity, dog. Nothing but negativity. And then come on his show. Then come on his channel after he done called your bitch ass out. Let me tell you what this tough ass gang, this gang ass motherfucker fool call himself doing on Kwame Brown's channel, dog. This cat called himself apologizing. Y'all hear me? He called himself apologizing to another grown man after he done called this man out to be anything other than a man. How you gonna come back and apologize, dog? That made you look like the weakest one of all. I see all these doggone channels, dog, trying to speak up for you, trying to motherfucking act as though you somebody boss. I don't know what you do in life. I really can give a fuck less. I know the mess that's coming out your mouth that you can't stand on. You can't stand on that clown ass shit that's coming out your mouth, dog. I hear some sirens. But yeah, you can't stand on that clown mess you be speaking on, dog. And then you got cats out here looking just like your butt. I don't know what's that, your cousin though? Cause y'all look like y'all cut from the same mud. I don't know nothing about these men's in this these men's in this era now where men want to call themselves real men. Now, if you ain't no real man and you kind of twinkle toes, you know what I'm saying, do you though? But if you try to call yourself a real man, here everything about you is feminine. You try to call yourself a real man, but everything about you is feminine. You even got your hair in a ponytail. Damn. What the hell? Did y'all hear me? Y'all hear me with this metrosexual shit? Y'all Y'all hear me with this metrosexual shit? This cat got his hair in a ponytail. And not to even say a straight up ponytail that sits on top of your head. He got his ponytail set to the side. So you can motherfucking get you an easy ride. And make sure you can snatch that boy and get you the best grip you ever had. Do you hear me, boy? This is what somebody seeing from you. This is what you motherfucking putting out as a grown-ass man. I ain't never went nowhere in my life and came back bragging about the fact I went there. Damn. Ooh. Did I say that right? I ain't never go nowhere in my life and bragged about the fact I went there. How many times y'all done heard me brag about the fact I done did a whole world tour before I was even 20, man? How many times I done bragged about that? Not that many, unless I was talking about my past Navy days. Unless I was talking about my past Navy days, I haven't spoke on no fact of going around the world, exploring all these different countries, and having a chance to see different lands and different cultures, you know, having my mind expand. I haven't talked about that. You know why? Because it don't apply. It don't apply to every conversation, man. Here you is trying to act as though you stand for something more than the plain ass motherfucking shit we see you kicking out. We see you kicking out straight out the motherfucking door, which is motherfucking your ignorance about gangs, about your prison time. The cats I know done prison times, dog. My brothers that done prison times, 20 years, 30 years. Them got sentenced to 2 lives. Been back and forth in prison all their life. Ain't never bragged about that shit, not once. The cats I know that done motherfucking been in the military and done went to motherfucking Iraq, wherever, dog. Vietnam. Any of these wars that we done been in our country, dog. Haven't bragged on them. Haven't bragged on them. Don't even speak on them. You can try to get a cat that served time in now to talk about what he done motherfucking been through. He won't talk about nan one. Real men's do real shit. So they ain't gotta walk around here talking like they're a bitch. Motherfucking running their mouth about every damn thing that don't got nothing to do with them trying to maintain. We trying to maintain out here, fool. We ain't just trying to maintain no choke. We trying to maintain our sanity, yo. We trying to maintain the fact that we are the motherfucking the rock, the bridge that our family depend on to cross, to stand on, to roll with. I just got finished doing me 10 push-ups, 10 chin-ups. Finna do me some more. Cause I know my family depend on me, yo. I ain't gotta sit up here and try to prove myself to be something to another man. When I got a family to feed And I got people that depending on me other than myself. Let me just go ahead and get this off my chest, man. Cause I just thought I had to ride on it, dog. You know, I never seen cats, man, could be so damn small. To try to play like they so damn hard when they ain't nothing but a scared ass boy still up in the prison yard. You heard me? You the same scary ass boy that stepped up in prison at 18 years old, still bragging on that shit as though motherfucker mean anything though. What it means? It don't mean a damn thing, man. That's your past. That's your that was your bridge. That was your motherfucking mountain you had to cross. You can either try to uplift yourself and have yourself in a spiritual mind that you can help someone else, or you can try to motherfucker keep on motherfucking shoving that same old shit that was shoved down your mouth as a 15-year-old bitch. You can keep on spitting that shit out into the world and see what's gonna hit your ass right back in the face, and make sure that we see your ass as what you truly are. And that's a little ass girl. You a scared girl, man. You scared. Ain't nowhere in hell I'm gonna talk about a man. If I call you a bitch today, you a bitch tomorrow. Why would I change that in any type of way? You scary, dog. That's all I see. Let's get it. Frank Nitty, 2 titties, 2 titties. Rock with me. CWG, baby. Yay. Mary Blair, what up, though? What it do? Straining my eyes, y'all. What up, though? What it do? Woody woo woo, Daddy Longstroke. Let's get it, though. We're going to get some reviews in, man. We're going to see what we can come up with. We're going to have our own opinion on this shit. Why not? Everybody else do. Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. D-City, baby, straight gritty, no pity. Rock with me. CWG, baby. Let's get it.
Johnny Tyler, Madcap. Where you going with that shotgun? You speak a lot for a man that don't go hills. You speak a lot for a man that don't go hills. Mr. Campbell. See, you're a touchy one, Mr. Campbell. Because I know your kind, see. See, I alleged that there was a go-along, get-along game, right? And I said that the go-along, get-along game is about who you like. And they make people, and they put people in front of us that they make us think we should like. And then they have cronies that only disrespect black folks that ain't saying nothing to them. They only disrespect black folks that try to get to a certain level. They only want about 8 or 10 of us to seem like we should be liked. Everybody else know your place. But Brother Hassan Campbell, I wasn't gonna never say your name because I know this is all about money for you. But it's sad that you sat up here and talked about a guy, and you say things as if you never even watched my YouTube. You say things that's the reason why these young boys are hurting each other in the street. You standing on another man's shoulders. You just a man. I don't give a damn where you went, what prison you went to. That's bad behavior you're talking about, sir. You brag about killing other men, sir. You brag about going to prison and being around other men, sir. You talk about signing an oath, but you getting Bob Barker or whatever that famous guy that when you go buy the soap, the belts, and all the stuff you talk about, you making white families rich. And you teaching young black boys that somehow, it sounds like somehow you are better than a guy who went to be the #1 draft pick. It's better to go to prison. Ain't that better? R.I.P. Patrice O'Neal. Ain't that better? Oh, a real nigga, you did. Do you know how many times somebody from up north came down to the south talking like that, boy? We don't give a fuck about where you from. I done lived in D.C., L.A., Detroit. All these places are based and built on respect. Memphis. Talking like you talking, boy, it ain't about where you from. It's about where you at. And you can't be connected to nothing. Standing on people's shoulders, running your fucking mouth the way you doing, sir. I would never tell another black man he ain't from nothing. He don't know. Motherfucker, you don't know me. Every black man has been through something. He black, ain't it? Which one is it, nigga? Are we all black and we can't change our skin color? Or is it the ones that overcome and persevere and do things your bitch ass didn't do? Mr. Fold Up. Do something your bitch ass ain't do. It shows the fucking drive in a person. And because you didn't have that drive to overcome, you'll be belittled by making what you did seem important. See, I wasn't going to talk about you, and I sat back for days and I analyzed it. And I said, they use women, they use other black people to hurt us, they use a movement, and they use victimology in the LGBT community to destroy every movement. And sir, you came in as a victim. See, you came in as a victim, so it's hard to attack a guy like you. Or talk about a guy like you. Because see, YouTube algorithms don't like when you mention things that happened to you in your past. And then what you're designed to do is to rile people up and to get real men to talk about what happened to you in a way that you can get their page taken down. But you underestimated me, buddy. I'm sorry that you was victimized, sir. And I know the abused become the abuser. So that's why I didn't want to say nothing about you, because I don't trust you. You got a very abusive trait. The only thing you seem to do is abuse black people. Are you black, boy? You go to the hood and brag about how you can walk through with no security. I saw a video you allegedly pulling out guns at your age. See, I didn't want to say nothing about you because I knew this argument is baseless. I'm taking your talking points. You didn't even talk about coding one time in the video where you were talking about me. If I was taking your talking points, you could have said, yeah, coding. Yeah, I talked about coding all the time. Go back and look at my videos where I was talking about coding. And you can look. When I was talking about coding, and now he talking about coding. Oh yeah, go back and look at my other video where I was talking about trades and go look at it. Because trades shouldn't change America. Go look at it when I was talking about school choice. So you don't know nothing about me. You didn't even do your research. You said I was on the internet since 2013. That's what every dummy is saying. My first video has a date on it. And it wasn't 2013. See, you guys are easy to beat. Because you're stupid as a motherfucker. You care about YouTube algorithms, sir. You don't care about that I was in a homeless shelter. Because you said I ain't been through nothing. You said your struggle and pain was about your father not being there. You stupid son of a bitch, my daddy was doing a life sentence. Didn't you hear what Charlamagne the God said? See, you're not even smart, boy. And everybody's so scared of you. Oh, don't talk about him. That's because they use the same tactic. They talk about what happened to you. And here's the reason why. See, white folks will not understand why black folks will talk about you and what happened to you. But I'm going to say sorry that it happened to you. But here's why they talk about it. You see, because when you started out, you talked about how you was a victim and this and that, and you was humble. And people believed in you because you was humble. But then you turned into a gangster. And you said you've been a gangster your whole life and you come from something. And see, what happens is when you start talking about being a gangster, and then you say the age that you was when that happened, see, that don't happen to most gangsters. And see, that's why people say that. You was off the porch, sir. By your own admission, you was off the porch. So 15-year-olds that I know, when they off the porch, no. And nigga, I was on the sidewalk. And no. So stop talking like you a hell of a nigga. Cause you brag about the niggas you know. Now Hassan, why won't you talk about, you said I'm like an agent. You always talking about somebody as an agent. And this and that. That's that stupid nigga speak, boy. Where's your programs to help people that's been molested? Instead of showing all your jury and going back to the hood, where's the kids that's been molested that you help? Can we see that on your page? I got a shoe drive coming, and I'm gonna show it on my page. You came in talking about the kids and helping kids, and now you're talking about rocking a snack box, and sometimes people need a snack box rock, you know?
And what the hell is that? What the hell is that? And this cat talking about rocking somebody's snack box. Is that some kid shit? Motherfucker, that wouldn't scare nobody, bitch. I'm gonna rock your snack box. What the fuck you saying, fool? How about I'm gonna split your head to the white meat, dog? Huh? That's something somebody be scared of, fool. I'm gonna rock your snack box. What the hell is that, man? Ain't nobody scared of nobody. I'm gonna rock your snack box. Rock a sock snack box. What the fuck is you talking about? How about I'm gonna drop your ass and drag your ass around, just like motherfucking they used to do back in the days when you was a kid and they was clowning on your ass, fool. How about that? Come on now. I'm gonna rock your snot box. All I'm saying, man, that shit sound weak, man. You know what I'm saying? You could have came up with something better, man. If you trying to motherfucking sound cool or be cool or be some type of trend, some type of somebody that's putting out trends or something, you know, you trying to get some trend to go and rock'em sock'em sock bucket or whatever the hell you said. I'm gonna rock your sock bucket. That ain't funny, man. That ain't even cool to even say it. I'm just gonna keep it real. It sound corny as fuck. It come from a corny ass cat that's been corny longer than motherfucking a few damn minutes, dog. To come up with something that damn weak. Trying to scare somebody though. Come on, man. That's weak.
All this other monkey shit. Because you're an entertainer. All you care about is views, and you're jealous of so-called celebrities. I'm a guy who said, I'm not a celebrity. If the LGBT community can identify, why can't I identify as a man? Why you keep using what I did for a paycheck and for fun, a game? Why you keep trying to make that my whole life?
And since Hassan Campbell, man, so-called got his butt raped or touched as a youngster or whatever he wanna scream out as a grown man that he can't get over from, yet he's a grown ass man. You should have been got over that, son. Shouldn't you be doing something for the young? Shouldn't you be doing something for the cause that's done brought you down? Shouldn't you have some type of organization out there that will help or prevent what done went that help or prevent what you done went through, dog? Come on now. It seemed like, man, if you was really on your message, if you was really about a cause, you wouldn't be worried about rock'em sock'em somebody motherfucking snot box. You'll be really helping the ones that you can identify with, especially young, since you claiming you done got touched and can't get over it, son. Let's get it.
It's amazing how you talk black and then you attack a black man that didn't say a motherfucking thing to you. So it's my belief, it's my opinion that I think that Charlemagne, the lesser charge, must have sent you. Or that least wearing bitch, DJ Envy. And I'm not gonna stop talking about you bitches. I don't care who the fuck y'all send at me. You bitches threw bunkies across a stage. I don't like it. No kid should see it. Fuck you, fuck iHeartRadio, and fuck who pay you bitch ass niggas that keep our black community looking at men who claim to have wives, who claim to be heterosexual, and they playing bunkie games and playing rituals in our face. Fuck y'all. Any man that'll make another man feel uncomfortable by putting penises in front of them and throwing bunkies at Donnell Rawlins, fuck y'all. That is sexual harassment. And that behavior is no longer needed to be tolerated.
It truly don't. I'm just gonna keep it real. It truly don't need to be tolerated. Because it goes on in too many damn places, man. And I know it's a code for men. It's about who's the strongest, who's the bravest, who's the more cockiest. But real talk though, that don't make you a man, yo. That ain't the only ingredients to a man. That's what might mean something in a locker room. But it don't run the motherfucking whole thought of what's really popping though, dude. Not motherfucking in my world, not in my motherfucking thought pattern. And most men's thought patterns is basically the same. Well, maturity will bring you that, a different thought pattern. So ain't nobody thinking like that, dog. So when you motherfucking just basing your shit on one motherfucking Pacific ass thing, you look stupid, man, as fuck. You look like you the number one bitch. Let's get it.
And I don't care how many of you attack me. It's bad behavior.
And this activity of men's trying to punk other men's, it goes on all the time. That's why you gotta make sure your son, your nephew, whatever male you have around you that you raising, man, got tough skin. You gotta make sure, man, that they're not no crybabies, that they know how to get back up and swing again, even if they lose, man. It ain't about making no friends. They're not females. It's not about making no friends. This is about motherfucking your manhood not being challenged and not being motherfucking tampered with as a young man. This is why cats call themselves getting in groups and gangs so they can motherfucking push their weight up on someone else they think they can motherfucking overtake or motherfucking persuade to do whatever they want though. And believe me, man, I don't know how you gonna keep doing that and you're a grown man, yo. I know a lot of organizations still do the same thing, but that's why as a grown man, you ain't gotta play that game. And as a young man, somebody should have taught you better and put you on a motherfucking different type of ladder, man. Instead of sitting out here wanting to prove yourself to another man when you knew you was uncomfortable with it, or was you? Because now you saying, Now you're saying you didn't like. Now you're crying about it years later, as though it faded with your life.
Daddy was doing a life sentence. Didn't you hear what Charlamagne the God said? See, you're not even smart, boy. And everybody's so scared of you. Oh, don't talk about him. That's because they use the same tactic. They talk about what happened to you. And here's the reason why. See, white folks will not understand why black folks will talk about you and what happened to you. But I'm going to say it's sorry that it happened to you. But here's why they talk about it. You see, because when you started out, you talked about how you was a victim and this and that, and you was humble. And people believed in you because you was humble. But then you turned into a gangster. And you said you've been a gangster your whole life and you come from something. And see, what happens is when you start talking about being a gangster, and then you say the age that you was when that happened, see, that don't happen to most gangsters. And see, that's why people say that. You was off the porch, sir. By your own admission, you was off the porch. So 15-year-olds that I know, when they off the porch, no. And nigga, I was on the sidewalk. And no. So stop talking like you a hell of a nigga. Cause you brag about the niggas you know. Now Hassan, why won't you talk about, you said I'm like an agent. You always talking about somebody as an agent. And this and that. That's that stupid nigga speak, boy. Where's your programs to help people that's been molested? Instead of showing all your jury and going back to the hood, where's the kids that's been molested that you help? Can we see that on your page? I got a shoe drive coming, and I'm gonna show it on my page. You came in talking about kids and helping kids, and now you talking about rocking a snot box, and sometimes people need a snot box rock, and all this other monkey shit. Because you're an entertainer. All you care about is views, and you jealous of so-called celebrities. I'm a guy who said, I'm not a celebrity. If the LGBT community can identify, why can't I identify as a man? Why you keep using what I did for a paycheck and for fun, a game? Why you keep trying to make that my whole life? It's amazing how you talk black, and then you attack a black man that didn't say a motherfucking thing to you. So it's my belief, it's my opinion that I think that Charlamagne, the lesser charge, must have sent you. Or that least wearing bitch, DJ Envy. And I'm not gonna stop talking about you bitches.
You already know Charlamagne sent them. They shop at the same damn bra. They shop at the same damn bra spot. You already know Charlamagne sent them. You know what I'm saying? They dine together, dog. They probably on the reg right now at the same damn time. Fucking lollipop crew. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Hassan Campbell, the lollipop crew.
I don't care who the fuck y'all sent at me. You bitches threw bunkies across a stage. I don't like it. No kid should see it. Fuck you, fuck iHeartRadio, and fuck who pay you bitch ass niggas that keep our black community looking at men who claim to have wives, who claim to be heterosexual, and they playing bunkie games and playing rituals in our face. Fuck y'all. Any man that'll make another man feel uncomfortable by putting penises in front of them and throwing bunkies at Donnell Rawlins, fuck y'all. That is sexual harassment. And that behavior is no longer needed to be tolerated. And I don't care how many of you attack me. It's bad behavior.
The Navy do the same thing, which a lot of organizations got rituals. But that's why I say, as a grown man, as a grown woman, you ain't got to play that game. As a child, you might not know no better. But the Navy did the same thing. When I was in the Indian Ocean. We was in the Indian Ocean. I think we was crossing the equator. I ain't know what a equator was. You know, I just know I heard it in school or something though. You know, I'm half ass opening up the books when I'm in school. So I didn't even really know what an equator was. I knew I heard about it though. I knew a little bit though, yo. I knew it was some type of motherfucking big thing. So either way, we crossing this equator. We crossing this equator. And now they want to play these fruity tooty games. Now they want to play these fruity tooty games. So this will get you in they clique. But everything about it is making you look like a bitch. They got cats crawling around the deck. Y'all heard me. Crawling around the deck in knee pads. Bet. Getting spanked on their behind by every damn.
You're not a dish.
Getting spanked on their behind by every doggone personnel, every damn motherfucking body that was on that doggone ship that already motherfucking made it across the equator, man. It had to be at least 1,400, about 1,200 to 1,400 people on my ship, if not more. So imagine that. You're a new cat, and now they trying to pressure you of doing something fruity and tooty, and that's gonna test your manhood not to be so great after your ass crawl across this deck and get your behind spanked. Huh? And get your behind spanked. No, Nitty didn't play that game. Didn't play that game. See, my daddy taught me, I had a daddy in the crib. My daddy already taught me, we ain't no ass kissers. That's one thing he told me before I left the crib. He said, we don't kiss ass. So make sure your pride is attached to about everything you do. Cause we don't kiss no ass. And we ain't gonna sit around here, motherfucking, being no motherfucking, get along game, whatever they call that shit. Just to get by though. We ain't play that shit. The get along, go along game. We didn't play that. So, no, my daddy made sure, man, I already knew exactly what it was to be a man. And we didn't kiss no ass. He made sure he told me that over and over again.
I tell you what, after I play this video, I'ma drop the link and it's in our face. Fuck y'all. Any man that'll make another man feel uncomfortable by putting penises in front of them and throwing boonkies at Donnell Rawlins, fuck y'all. That is sexual harassment. And that behavior is no longer needed to be tolerated. And I don't care how many of you attack me. It's bad behavior. It's a shame. Most of us niggas been fed by white folks so long that all we know how to do is eat off each other. And that's you, boy. You a parasite. You speaking about the man. You didn't speak about the message. Not one time did you dissect or break down anything that I said. And people can hear you, motherfucker. You going on every show talking about the guy that you talking down on like he beneath you. I ain't say shit about you one time. If I'm so beneath you, why you going on Doggy Diamonds? Why you shout out to Doggy Diamonds? Because he saw through that fake shit. Shout out to you. You going on shows talking about a nigga that you claim to be above? Everybody signed the oath. You know you gotta sign the oath. That same stupid ass nigga speech, that's what make athletes and so-called celebrities never go back to the hood. Cause of niggas like you. Niggas like you take these mama sons off the streets cause you jealous. You not above no motherfucking man because you went to prison, bitch. You not above anybody, boy. And you had a worse upbringing than me, you right. And you allow some of the things to happen to you, boy. The fuck is you talking about? You want to sit here and tell young men that it's okay to disrespect people who are successful that's black because you got it hard? That's what you telling them? Nigga, we all black in America, ain't it? Thought it was Wakanda, motherfucker. Which one is it? Thought you a Muslim, brother. You don't speak on other people. You about peace, right? Oh, you rock nigga snap box. Which one is it, boy? You so goddamn confused. I came all the way back home for you, boy. I was just in the city. My daughter was swimming in the pool, having a good time. And she got tired. She was getting on my nerves. I said, let me get you in the goddamn car, because I know you tired as a motherfucker. She got in the car, she went to sleep. I said, ooh, this would be a good time to go home and talk about this double-talking bitch. They want to act like and big up the negative parts of the hood. Signing up to be a slave, taking your clothes off, getting in line, and taking direction from other men to glorify and make that seem like that's masculine and that's manhood. When you go to jail, boy, they strip you down like cattle. They make you get in a line and make you go nut to butt. And you glorifying this type of dehumanization of black males.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Prison don't do nothing but dehumanize your butt. Prison don't do nothing but try to break you, man. They're gonna have you to do the most humiliating things unless you already are used to it. Basically being around other men, letting your Johnson swing. That ain't something that all men's used to. I know I don't do that I don't do that on an everyday practice. You know? That's something you did maybe in high school or when you played ball or played some type of sports and you might have took your shower before you hit the crib though. You might have, you might not, yo. But that ain't something that you do every day. That ain't something you get used to. Especially when somebody else telling you how to do it. And when you go to prison, they telling you when to do it, how to do it, where to do it, where can you do it. You can't think for yourself. You gotta ask the man, can you do that too? Can I think? Can I think, boss? For somebody to be bragging about prison, when prison don't do nothing but dehumanize your butt and make you feel smaller than whatever you ever felt though. Like I said, unless you're going in there with the mentality of allowing that disrespect and that dehumanizing feeling to motherfucking make you angry and pissed. It's a big ass moment. It's a big ass moment. That might be small to someone else. That ain't something you get used to, man. Being nuts to butt. Even when I was in the military, they want to call themselves squeezing you together. Anytime we was in rank. I can't even remember all the words, man, of that military saying shit. But anytime we was in rank, they called themselves squeezing you together. They'll say nuts to butt. You know what I'm saying? They'll say that shit. It's gay as fuck. But this is how they try to dehumanize you, man. You know what I'm saying? And have you motherfucker feeling like you the slut. You cannot brag on something, man, that made you feel like nothing. That's all I'm saying. How you brag on something, how you brag on prison, when prison motherfucker ain't did nothing but break you down as a motherfucking man, as a motherfucking individual. You looking like the clown. Come on now. Prison ain't nothing to brag on, man.
You make it seem like it's a badge of honor and a rite of passage. But no, you ain't glorifying it. You just talking like you above me because you went to jail, and those are the things you had to do. And then you say you ain't talking down on me, but somehow you wasn't there, but you knew MJ was blowing me in the face. You speak so ignorant. MJ was blowing me in the face, huh? Pat Riley was making me run 100 miles. Motherfucker, I never played for the Miami Heat. The hell is you talking about? That's why I know Charlamagne the God or somebody must have sent you, boy. You just sending out fake messages at me time after time, and I ain't say nothing to your bitch ass, because I knew what you was doing. I'm not going to pick on what happened to you. That shouldn't happen to no kid. But just because you've been abused, and psychologists say it, tell me if I'm lying, psychologists, or any psychology major, the abused become the abuser. And you got that abusive trait, boy. You toxic. That's the first time I thought a man was toxic. Trying to use your victimology on me, hoping I say something about what happened to you. Boy, I'm smarter than you thought. You underestimated me, boy. See, I don't respond. I don't react. I just sit back, I wait, and I respond ever so effortlessly. You bitch ass nigga. Old ass granddaddy trying to be cool. You trying to be a cool ass granddaddy? With them fake muscles. Like you got on motherfucking a blow up outfit. Shut your bitch ass up. Tired of you niggas always attacking black that ain't never say shit to your bitch ass. What is your problem with what I'm saying? Fuck me, I ain't shit. You ain't either. Cool. What is the problem with what I'm saying though? I tell you what. After I play this video, I'ma drop the link in the description box. And Hassan, I would love for you to bring your little bitch ass up here and tell me what you think about coding. Because you don't know me, so you're not educated enough in the field to speak on me. So I would love for you to talk about the things that I said and not about the man because you jealous. Talking about super chat. Talking about $60 million. Why you counting pockets, bitch? Was you one of them niggas that had to put your hand in the back pocket and walk through them yards, boy? And what?
You see how he called him out? You see how Kwame Brown called him out? He supposed to be a busty bust though, right? You see how he called him out? He called another man out, Hassan Campbell, Now, Hassan Campbell supposed to be all that. He shouldn't even answer his ass. And if he did answer them, he damn sure shouldn't have motherfucker came with no damn apology, man. Stand on your motherfucking twos, dog. Stand on your motherfucking words. No matter if they right or wrong. You gotta motherfucking stand strong, dog. What you gonna do? That's like motherfucking you taking up for your relative or your brother or your son or whoever though that you got love for, yo. And then when you get to the mess to straighten it out, you flip on them and motherfucking jump on the side of who they was beefing with, man. That's what it sound like, dog. It sound like you a flip-flopper, dog. It sounds like you're a man with no principles. You sit around here and want to spit about another man and talk down to him. Then you listen to another man talk down to you. And then you still respond off of him. You respond off of him by coming on his channel, by coming on his show, and being a biggest ass softy, being the biggest asshole, and apologizing. Man, what the fuck is that though?
You bragging on niggas talking about ain't no names behind me, ain't no names behind me. Did you hear about my daddy? And that ain't nothing to glorify. But I'm willing to bet that I got a brother that, boy, look at here. And I'm willing to bet me, boy, look at here. Why is we even going there though? What did I say or do to you? I would love to ask you that question. By somebody sending you a video of me comparing you to me, and he was trying to say it in a positive way, and there was only one person, that warranted you saying that I got bold and all these things, and that warranted that? I never said anything. I never compared you to me or me to you. So why did it warrant all that? And you've been talking about me before the brother compared me to you. I never said one thing disrespectful to you or about you. I actually was watching some of your videos because I was like, damn, that shouldn't happen to nobody. But now you a gangster. You a hell of a nigga. Okay. Let's play this video by Self-Talk. And then I'm going to drop the link in the description box. I would love for you to answer these questions. Is this what YouTube has come to? Everybody is entertainers to make money. And so now that a guy came in, ain't hating on nobody, came in, letting people use the video, not standing on shoulders, talking about, yeah, bitch ass nigga, I got all these subscribers, you a little YouTuber, this and that. No, I shout out the little YouTubers. I let them come on my platform. I let regular common people. You said you a man of the people. I haven't seen you let people on your platform and promote their shit. I haven't. People on my platform that's almost the same size as yours, been able to hold up books and do their thing. People are sending shit to my P.O. box, and I'm gonna be able to wear it and show some things. What have you done, man of the people? Besides weaponize what happened to you, victim. Yeah, something like a lady. Yeah, dollar bill, yeah. Think you slick, bitch. I'm slicker. R.I.P. Bernie Mac. And most of them indoctrinated and thinking street life is what being a man is. And most of them think going to prison or going to jail teaches them how to be a motherfucking man. When the Constitution said you're giving up your rights and you being a slave to white boys as soon as you go to motherfucking jail. And you tell me who's better for the system when you got little boys thinking that they gotta go to prison and be a white boy slave to be a fucking man. I had a nigga on the internet talking about, I went to jail. Don't compare me to no basketball player. Straight up. Don't compare me to no ball player. You grew up looking up to Michael Jordan. We grew up looking up to Big Meech. Don't compare me at all. First of all, how the fuck you know I grew up looking up to Michael Jordan? See, that's what I mean. You just making up shit, nigga.
And why would you be motherfucking idolizing Big Meech? Are you from Detroit? Are you from the D? Cause Big Meech is from the D. He from Southwest, dog. You didn't know that? What, you got caught up when he was up in Atlanta, in Miami, and all that though? No, he from Southwest, dog. He right from the straight up hood, dog. Right off motherfucking Fort and Schaefer, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you know what you know, then you'll know this, hoe. You don't know though. You don't know nothing about the hood. You don't know nothing about BMF. Now you want to brag on you looked up to Big Meech. And here it is. Big Meech even looked up to basketball players and athletes and people that was in muffin the media starlight. Big Meech went and got some game, dog. He got some game to survive. That ain't got nothing to do with who you looked up as a kid or what you fantasized about when you was a kid. That ain't got shit to do with that. You grow up, man, you learn how to live. You grow up, you learn how to survive. We do what's in front of us. We ain't finna run 1,000 miles just to get a tools and fuse when we can get that right in our face. Grow up, man. Stop idolizing motherfucking men's your same damn age. That sounds foolish.
The truth is, nigga, you don't know me. The fuck is you talking about? How you know who I like Magic Johnson? You look up the Big Meech, huh? Let me Google the age of you, and let me Google the age of Big Meech. Cause I think you just like to say shit that sound good, cause you want to resonate with the hood. See, stupid shit like that used to work. The down there hood nigga is the best nigga. So you look about the damn same age as Big Meech, if not older. How old is this boy? Let me see. Hold up.
And let me just tell y'all this. I'm just saying this. And maybe some people do get along with New York cats from the D. But majority cats from the D, we don't rock with motherfuckers from New York. Cause they trying to be more, they trying to act like they motherfucking the mega of what we motherfucking rocking though. And we got our own style in the D, baby. Untouchable. Woody woo woo, daddy long stroke, man. Let's get it.
Let me Google Hassan Campbell. Cause I think you in your 40s. And I think Big Meech in his 40s. How the fuck you grew up looking up to a nigga your same age, damn it? Let me see. Shout out to Big Meech.
I can't right.
He brought his name up. Him and Meech the same age.
Shout out to Big Meech. A cat that even motherfucking wouldn't even like your ass, dog. You ain't even motherfucking his kind of peeps. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, don't even sit up here acting like motherfucking you on the same grind or come from the same cut or motherfucking the same motherfucking grain, dog. We from the D, Southwest. That's where Big Meech from, dog. You claim I'm up from New York. How is that the same? It ain't nothing the same, dog. In no form, no way. Don't even get it confused.
He's in his 40s. Okay, let's see, because he said he grew up looking up to Big Meech. Okay, let's see. Okay, so You must not be a celebrity like you say you is, because it only says Hassan Campbell early 40s. So you in your early 40s, huh? Okay. Now let's look up Big Meech. Okay, so you early 40s. Big Meech is 52. He a real celebrity because they got his real age. So Big Meech is 52.
I already told y'all Big Meech wouldn't even fade with this cat. He don't know nothing about the D, man. Hassan Campbell don't know nothing about the D. He don't know nothing about no damn Big Meech. You know? He don't know nothing about the 50 boys. Huh? Big Meech and anybody from the BMF said to know what I'm fucking talking about, dog. He don't know nothing about the 50 boys. This cat still spitting out people's names, man, to get props off that shit. And I'm telling you right now, if you somebody, that's the weakest shit you can do as a bitch. Let somebody else speak about you if you the man. Don't motherfucker brag about yourself. That's when you know you ain't shit, dog. You ain't top shelf.
And you in your 40s, so what is he? A couple years older than you? Huh? He a couple years older than you. You looked up to him? You look up the man. You a Muslim brother. And this ain't about your religion, but this is you being out of pocket. You don't supposed to look up to no man, are you? Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know. So Hassan, allegedly you're 50. So you 50 and you look up to a guy that's 52. Well, look here, you say anything.
To a basketball player, right? Let me make this.
So I'm a basketball player, but I'm not a human? I'm not a man? We're not breathing the same air? So to a basketball player. So what does that signal? What does that mean? Like, what is that? What are you telling the people in the hood? You go to jail, you go nut to butt, you strip for white boys, you better than basketball player. Nigga, please.
This player, don't compare me to a basketball player. At 18 years old, son went to the NBA. At 18 years old, I was on Rikers Island with dudes like K.K., Lockville, Ferguson, German, Keyboard, Beastie, Red, Tattoo, so many names, Smooch.
This is why it's hard for us to get respect in the world. Because white boys are leading. And you got black males that's 50 or early 40s talking like this. When have you ever seen a white man of this age that with this many following, with the money he make, talking like this, bragging about being in prison? A real man that's going through what he's supposed to have went through would be saying, I went through that, but would be speaking about it from a humble perspective and not sounding like you're glorifying it, but saying that this is what you don't want to do. You want to go be like the brother who made millions since he was 19, 18 years old. Go be like him. Don't do what I did. But no, his brother's like this brother. His brother's like that brother. Just bragging. Where I'm from, we call that bitch-assness. Bitch-ass nigga.
Y'all heard him brag about all them names. He spit out several damn names as though motherfucker that made him the man. Now, if you gonna spit out another man's name, and then especially for that shit to be coming from prison, what did you do to feel so safe? What did you do to be so willing to motherfucking spit another man's name out your mouth to get your props off?
You grew up looking up to Michael Jordan. We grew up looking up to Big Meech. Sometimes a nigga gotta rock a nigga snot box. There's a difference. You can love both. We love Michael Jordan, and we love...
One thing I'm not gonna be scared of is somebody telling me they gonna rock a nigga snot box. What the fuck? What, you gonna pass me some tissue? What you gonna do? Help me blow my nose? Help me wipe my ass? Cause everything everything you saying, man, seems soft and gay as
a big niche. But stop comparing. Don't compare me to a dude that got $60 million at 18 years old, don't know what it's like.
You was a slave, boy. Are you proud to say that? Over somebody who put his motherfucking mama on the golf course? That's the shit you telling these boys? And boy, if you ever met me face to face in person, the fuck are you talking about? You don't know shit about me. That's what's wrong with you men, talk so effeminate. You don't hear me calling out men there. The fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? I don't need. And I know you can't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck where you went talk like that, boy. Then let me calm down before I snap. I go crazy. And maybe act like my dad.
See, and that's what made this shit so crazy to me, man. Kwame went right in on him. Kwame didn't hold it up. Kwame let him know how he felt about his punk ass, saying what he said though. And then he came right on Kwame's show, kissing his boots, doing what he do, just like if he was back up in prison, hitting the yard. He ain't got no problem saying I'm sorry. What kind of grown man is that? Apologizing after you done ran your mouth.
It's a goddamn shame. So many people want to fuck with a man that said put code in the schools. Everybody want to talk about the man. Nobody want to talk about coding. Nobody want to talk about the trades and the effects of what it would have on the community. Nobody want to talk about that. They want to talk about the jokes I make. They want to try to diagnose my mental health. But motherfucker, you wasn't worried about that when you was calling me a fucking bust and a bona fide scrub. You don't think that could have affected my mental state? Especially as a teenager. How the fuck you double talking bitches gonna act like you care about somebody's mental state? We're in a simulation. This is a game. Every motherfucker they tell you not to like, you better start investigating and finding out why they telling you not to like them. Look past the bullshit, because I think those are the people you're supposed to like. And the motherfuckers they prop up and put in front of you, side eye. Because there's something about them, boy. Look like they all connected, I think, to white sadness that tell them what to do. We keep talking about we want our community to change. We want our community to change, but we won't address and deal with the situation and the condition of our black men and why.
We're gonna come right back to this, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got a minute to jump back and forth. But right now, Kwame on live, recapping the fact how he checked Hassan Campbell, bitch ass.
So then they start over talking you, because I'm the only one listening in the conversation. Every time I try to ask this motherfucker a question, he starts talking. And then you wonder why I had to block your dumb ass out so I can get a fucking word in. You're supposed to be a man, and this seems like I'm talking to a fucking woman. Not all women. So I'm trying to Muslim brother. Mahmoud was in the NBA. He's your Muslim brother. Shout out to Mahmoud and Craig. Saying that if you're a successful black man, you're a part of some bootleg. That is bullshit. Dumbass. You keep preaching that. That's going to cause a divide. And what you preach causes division. I came to YouTube saying we all are nothing. That's what the Bible tells us. I don't say I'm a celebrity. There's not a celebrity air. There's not a celebrity casket. There's not a celebrity embalming fluid. Me and you breathe the same air. Whether you was in prison and breathed air, all of y'all are breathing the same shit. So telling me I'm something that I don't believe is not going to make me think I'm wrong just because I had a job. And it's too many titles and labels you guys put on people in order to stop the conversation. Boom, not educated. Nope, we got people now, their only argument is to connect them with a person that they don't like. Oh, this connected to Candace Owen. Oh, this connected to this. This connected to that. Let me ask you a question. See, there you go cutting me off. Boy, I'm building on your dumb ass. You don't even get it. This boy slower than pond water. I'm sitting there, Bill. Look at his shoulders. Look at his demeanor. He's sinking all back in the nigga's chest went from out here to. And all you can do is interrupt and say dumb shit and try to switch it to something else. I see why a lot of people overtalk me, boy. And I don't ramble on and do this bitch ass shit you doing. I get to the fucking point. Pull out that Ginsu on your ass, boy. Because your own words eat your ass up. It ain't me. I told you bitch is easy to beat because you're stupid. When that green-eyed monster of jealousy come out, you sad, boy. You had no reason to be talking about me. I don't give a fuck who sent you what. I was talking about coding, sir. Trade schools. That's not something to come after somebody about. Why don't you talk about it on your channel as well? So the government can hear us and all you big subscribers, you big YouTuber. You a big time YouTuber. Instead of going to Burger King and threatening people with your YouTube page. Why don't you goddamn talk about coding and trades? And then maybe your subscribers will talk about coding and trades. And maybe the government will start listening to we the people instead of bitch ass niggas like you. Because that's who the government's supposed to be listening to. We the people. And it don't seem like that's happening right now. Hold on, I said no. I like the way Candace Owens speak. I like the way Ben Shapiro speak. You know why? He doesn't attack anybody. He'll attack the subject matter. And that's educated. We've gotten so lost as a black people that majority of us, not all, that all we do is attack a person based on who they're affiliated with, and we attack the man or the woman. We don't attack what they're saying. I'm saying kids need skills. We need coding. Why am I being attacked?
You are absolutely right. And as long as you stick on your message, and your message is positive, you ain't got to worry about me attacking you no more. But what I will say is, in my defense, right, we can't sit up there and act like the industry hasn't been used as a weapon against the home.
Still think I'm crazy?
In urban areas. We was just like, for example, right?
I don't think so.
I just watched the video with Juvenile, a rapper. He switched up his lyrics.
I'm gonna give you that. You're right.
Back that ass up, so back that back up. So now he's encouraging our people in the ghetto to take the vaccine that the FDA did not approve. Meanwhile, the military is about to start going to urban areas, the one that they promote in this vaccine to the most, and use the military to knock on our doors so we can take this vaccine.
Man, what the hell?
He was like the Scarface of Southern Drop.
The tankhead brother, and I don't want to speak on the brother I don't know.
Oh, no.
Hold on, I'm only speaking about what you said, sir. You did say this. So, the names that you said, I don't want to speak on all the names because I don't know. So, this is for educational purposes. But apparently, all these brothers are in prison with you. And so, if I had to go off of the numbers, like that's a representation of what's black. A guy who harms black people. A guy who sells drugs to black people. And then you'll talk down on somebody who get a fucking job. And just because they got a job, they got zeros behind it, somehow they're worse for the community than people who kill and take away motherfucking sons from their mother. You're gonna make that seem like it's better than going to get a job?
You starting to sound like Tommy Sotomayor, like a master.
No. I'm asking you a question.
All right, so let me ask you.
Wait.
Let me ask you.
No, without comparing me to another man, I'm going off of the things that you say out of your mouth. I can play the video of your words. Don't say I sound like somebody. Your words I was in jail with such and such. I was in here with such and such. They'll run up on you and ask for a belt. The school, the hard knock, ain't no names behind him. You made hold on. Cut me off again. That sound better. You made that sound better than getting a job. You made that sound like people who go get a job is against his community. When people like you brag about killing their own people in their damn community, how is that better?
Hold up. So what?
I can play the video that you said.
Hold up.
I could show you the video.
You were taking my words the wrong way.
No, those were your exact words.
So two?
Hold on. This brother is a man, right? And he's saying that I'm regurgitating his words the wrong way. I'm saying let's play the video. Why are we still talking? He keep wanting to talk. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. God damn, you sound like my ex, boy. You just want to finish, and you ain't saying nothing. These are the things you said. If it's not the things you said, you should have said, roll that beautiful bean footage. But you're a dummy, and you're emotional.
Hold on, let me finish.
You know, play the video. Hold on. If you're saying, I'm saying you're not telling the truth. If you're going to misrepresent me by saying,
you can't say that I'm telling the truth. Hold up. You can't say that I'm not telling the truth because you ain't giving me a chance to speak.
No, you spoke already. What I'm saying is,
no, absolutely, I did not. You're speaking. I'm not giving me a chance to speak. Instead of, you can play the video and I can still break down because you can't comprehend what I was saying. So, hold up. No, what you're doing.
That nigga sound just like Dr. Boy. So I'm too stupid to comprehend the dumb shit that you saying. And you want to talk so much before the video instead of just playing the goddamn video. And you say you a man. Y'all hit that like button. Or the dislike, whichever one.
You're trying to give your own interpretation, your own commentary of what I'm saying.
No.
So your own perspective instead of letting me give you what I was saying from mine.
I'm trying to
listen. Hold. Bottom line to this, I don't see.
I'm gonna read the super chat.
A dog chasing his tail because we talk about.
I just want to believe what you're saying.
If I sat up there, right, and I apologize to you as a man, why we go backwards?
Sir.
Hold on. That's the one. For two, if you want to play my message, I got 4 years worth of messages. Don't sit there and play a message. Hold up, let me finish. Because you're doing the time to cut it off. You are articulate man. You ain't got to chop my words or stop me from talking because people understand me clearly what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is bottom line to it is. My message in my video was don't compare me to somebody that didn't have the same life.
Boy, y'all just don't know how hard it is to talk to a man like this, boy. Y'all don't know how hard it is to hold it into the road when a man is sitting there telling you, he's basically calling me a liar. He basically sitting here telling me I'm not smart enough to understand this and this and that. You misconstruing my words. When I'm saying I will play the video. I don't understand what he's doing all this talking for, because the video, and that's why I kind of just started detached from the conversation and just kind of looked like that, because I knew the video gonna eat his ass up. Because self-talk ain't fucking around. Dumbass.
That I had. The bottom line to it is you cannot compare Hassan Campbell or Kwame to those kids in Afghanistan. Our pain is not the same. I don't care what you say. Some of those kids that say 3 or 4 generations of their family die in one day. We can't compare to them. So when I was talking about you, I said you can't compare to what I've been through. And I know it. I can see it clear as day. And it's no disrespect. And I can't compare to you the things that you did for your mother.
Can we play with it?
Hold up, you stop it. You too eager to stop what I had to say. You can play with it.
I'm getting quiet. I'm too eager to stop what he has to say. He been running his goddamn mouth, saying a whole lot of nothing, putting his rings up in the camera and his watch so y'all can see it. And I'm sitting here waiting patiently to just play the goddamn video so he can shut up all this goddamn fake ass filibuster. But I'm glad I was patient enough to let him do it, because when the video play, it's gonna show a whole different Hassan. And this is sad. All this dumbass talking to play your video. I'm not rushing to cut you off. You an irritating little bitch.
Just want to interject. You cut me off. I never cut you off. You
never cut me off.
And I said,
I mean, it's no filibuster.
So
what I'm going to say to you is at the end,
you cut me off though.
I want to play your actual words. I'm not.
Go ahead, but let me finish. Listen.
Go ahead, but let me finish.
Say what I gotta say. Then you can play it. I can hear what I had to say. I stand by everything that I had to say. So when I said what I had to say, and you play what I had to say, I'm not gonna backstep or backtrack on what I had to say. Because the reality of it is, personally, I don't really even see the point of going backwards once a man apologizes. I really don't. But
thank you, April.
Listen. At the end of the day, it's cool to disagree because this stuff actually we don't disagree.
Can we let the people hear what you actually said out of your mouth? Please. Not me cutting you off. He don't never shut up. Frame things after they say something that he don't never stop talking. This is what you said, sir.
Let it play.
This man don't never stop talking. You eager to cut me off? Yeah, play it. Go on, play it. Hurry up and play it. Hold on, but let me finish. Fucking jackass. Because, words, boy. Lord.
Stand by my words.
Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. And most of them indoctrinated and then explain life as well. Hold on. Let me share with the screen. And you got another video of you talking, and it's very arrogant, just like this one. And if you allow me to play your video, I'll go on your page. You're not gonna strike me. Say I'm gonna
strike you. You can play whatever you want to play.
Then I'll play the one off your page as well, and you're very arrogant now. But this is your words, sir. I'm not talking over you. I just want to play your words. Most of them, going to prison or going to jail, teaching them how to be a motherfucking man. When the Constitution said you giving up your rights and you being a slave to white boys as soon as you go to motherfucking jail. You got that from me. Better for the system. You got little boys thinking that they gotta go to prison and be a white boy slave to be a fucking man. I had a nigga on the internet talking about I went to jail. Don't complain to no basketball player. Straight up. Don't compare me to no ball player. You grew up looking up to Michael Jordan. We grew up looking up to Big Meech. Don't compare me at all to a basketball player, right? Let me make this clear. Don't compare me to a basketball player. At 18 years old, someone to the NBA. At 18 years old, I was on Rikers Island. But dudes like Campbell, Wild Bill, Ferguson, John, Campbell, Beast, Brandon, Tattoo, so many names, Slooch. You grew up looking up to Michael Jordan. We grew up looking up to Big Meech. Sometimes a nigga gotta rock a nigga slot. All right, so let's get into it. This is different. You laughing, let's get into it.
love Michael Jordan.
Splash, let's get into it.
Don't compare me with no compare. They got $60 million. They're 18 years old. Don't live this life.
You make it seem like it's a badge of honor and a rite of passage. You was a slave, boy. And you proud to say that? Over somebody who put his motherfucking mama on the golf course? That's the shit you telling these boys? And boy, if you ever met me face to face in person, the fuck are you talking about? You don't know shit about me.
Hey, all this hype supposed to be, they supposed to be fighting now. Now you know, that's gonna be a lopsided ass fight. You talking about Kwame, I think Kwame about 6'10", whatever he is, man. He played for the NBA. He was a center. He still looked like he in some decent shape. And he went in there young, so he ain't even an old man yet. You look at a Hassan Campbell, you look at him basically as a woman. He got woman tendencies, he got a woman body. And he got a mouth that won't quit. I didn't do it to him, he did it to himself. Because now he got a man trying to check his ass. So they supposed to be fighting in a week. Now, I know this fight gonna get canceled. Because ain't no way it's motherfucking worth Kwame Brown's attention. I'm surprised he gave it any attention now. That's crazy though. I told y'all how this YouTube game can put you in the same lane even though you ain't even in the same damn world though. So I believe this fight will get canceled. Either by Hassan Campbell, because he's a straight up bitch, or either by Kwame Brown using his good sense, knowing that this ain't even worth his time, or gonna bring his family a damn dime. It ain't gonna bring a dime. So it definitely ain't worth his time. He got more to lose than Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell already win because now he get to fight the busty bust or whatever they wanted to call Kwame. He get to fight an NBA first round draft pick straight out of high school that got drafted by none other than Michael Jordan. See, all that still, no matter what motherfucker they call this cat, he still accomplished something that most never even think of that they can even get there. Definitely motherfucking, if they did, you might have fell short of that. That's a hell of a road. I don't care how tall you is though. And then playing the good guy role, not getting in trouble at all, yo. That's why you gotta have good people looking out for young cats, man, that got potential to go somewhere else other than staying in the hood. No, the game ain't fair. Every kid don't get a fair break, but we trying to correct our mistakes. They trying to put other avenues that kids can be awarded for other skills other than being an athlete, though. They trying to put in more avenues and more motherfucking more grants and more donations and all that other shit, yo. Scholarships, the whole works. But you can't be mad at somebody else, man, for staying on a path that you got your ass, that you made sure your ass drift off of. It's a lot of things your big ass could have did. You know? You could have played football with titties like you had. You ain't need no shoulder pads. Well, you ain't got no shoulders. I just say you wouldn't need no bra strap. How about that? Because you the only cat I ever seen with one titty, man. You know, you wear that well though. One titty wearing ass fool. Got one titty. You know what I'm saying? Get along, go along. Get along, go along. Get along, go along game. Lollipop crew. Hassan Campbell, man.
That's what's wrong with you men talk so effeminate. You don't what the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? I don't need. And I know you can't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck where you would talk like that, boy. Now let me calm down before I snap. I go crazy. And maybe act like my dad. It's a goddamn shame. So many people want to fuck with a man that said put coding in schools. And everybody want to talk about the man. Nobody want to talk about coding. Nobody want to talk about the trades and the effects and what it would have on the community. Nobody want to talk about that. They want to talk about the jokes I made. They want to try to diagnose my mental health. But motherfucker, you wasn't worried about that when you was calling me a fucking bust and a bona fide scrub. You don't think that could have affected my mental state? Especially as a teenager. So how the fuck you double talking bitches gonna act like you care about somebody's mental state? We're in a simulation. This is a game. Every motherfucker they tell you not to like, you better start investigating and finding out why they telling you not to like them. Look past the bullshit. Because I think those are the people you're supposed to like. And the motherfuckers they prop up and put in front of you, side eye. Because there's something about them, boy. Look like they all connected. I think to white sadness that tell them what to do. We keep talking about we want our community to change. We want our community to change. But we won't address and deal with the situation and the condition of our black males and why they are like that. Why a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old. When I had that restaurant in Savannah, it was so many 15, 14 years old walking up the street, running from police until they turn 15, 16 so they can drop out with a gun in their pocket, nothing in their head, just worried about hitting a lick or trying to do something tough. Ain't really got no beef, but got a gun. Fucking with other niggas for no reason, just because they don't fuck with them. Okay, don't fuck with them. Don't shoot them. Don't fuck with them. Really don't fuck with them. Nah, fuck that bitch ass nigga OG. I'm not your OG. So many of these little boys like this. If you wonder why you can prop up a motherfucking punk ass celebrity or a scary ass rapper, and then they can go pay little motherfuckers like this, and they will shoot every and any motherfucker they see for an opportunity. Because we didn't teach these kids a motherfucking thing. We want to goddamn talk about voter suppression. Fuck you motherfuckers. You've been suppressing these black boys. I don't want to hear shit about why Kwame ain't talking about this. Why the fuck you not talking about black boys reading at 3rd and 4th grade fucking reading level? Don't tell me what the fuck to talk about. You talk about it. I'm talking about what the fuck I want to talk about. Isn't that my right? Isn't it all inclusive? So the moment you say some dumb shit asking a question about me, ask yourself why the fuck you not talking about it. Still think I'm crazy. No. Boy, you got good shit, boy. You got good shit. You got good shit, boy. Why won't we address, instead of always dissecting what somebody else saying and attacking the person? Every motherfucker I talk about directly what they say out of their mouth. Cause you know we riding in the real. Hey, self-talk. Self-talk, let me tell you something, self-talk. Hey, self-talk. Hey, shout out to you, shout out to Carcino, shout out to Hitchbox, shout out to Gravity Takeout, shout out to who the hell I'm missing out? Ticket TV, shout out to goddamn Daddy's Cooking. Damn, I gotta remember his motherfucking y'all know who Daddy's Cooking is. I gotta remember his shit. I'm gonna write it down. I keep having it. What is that? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Daddy's Cooking. Shout out to all the YouTubers that's starting to get on this positive wave. Fuck that. Shout out to all the YouTubers that's exposing the fake and not just attacking people that ain't saying shit. Shout out to It's Been Real. Shout out to goddamn everybody. Who else I'm missing? Shit, self-talk. I see why they on your ass though, boy. Self-talk. Boy, they go get. Boy, look here. Me and you. They got both of me, you, Carcino. They got all three of our face on a bulletin board right now, throwing darts at that motherfucker. And self-talk, you might be in the middle. Cause I'm right here, you might be in the middle, and then Carcino right there, cause, boy, look here, the way y'all two put the information together, you know, y'all might be in front of me, fuck this shit. I just be talking that shit. Y'all do the investigation and go put it together and clip it together, and boy, people can see that shit crystal fucking clear. It's been a clipation. Cause, boy, look at this double talking bull nose bitch right here. Boy, look at, we ride with Maria. For real though, I'm just saying. And everybody got the one thing he said and tried to sound political, reading a teleprompter allegedly. But this the real Jack right here. We ride. Fake ass motherfucker. Let's let him speak for himself. I don't want to speak for him. Self-talk. Boy, they on your ass too. It was a stupid son of a bitch. He said, we went for real. Fuck around with you. What the fuck you got? Cause you know we ride with the real. We gonna ride with our people first. That's just how it go. Cause you know we ride with the real. We gonna ride with our people first. That's just how it go.
20 minutes later.
We all ramble. We say things when we frustrated, and you know, Rachel did deserve that job. You bitch is easy to beat because you're stupid. We all ramble and get frustrated. We all just say stuff. But she goddamn Rachel, she the best. I talked to her. Deserve the job. She fucking done. And Matt gonna take you to turn channel, man. What my opinion go through this, but you know. Hey, self-talk, you ain't shit. Oh shit. Did I say turn the channel? And did self-talk have the fucking channel change? Hold on, I gotta see this. Self-talk, I know you ain't just changed the channel with me. Did you change the motherfucking channel? Boy, they owe your ass. Oh boy. Got to be more careful. I'm gonna tell you to turn the channel, man. What my information go through this, but you know, Maria is good. This is Kendrick Perkins. Yeah, you know. Oh shit, she's a good person. Turn the channel. Go down the list. Oh shit, goddamn shit. This goddamn white girl, best thing since sliced bread. The only way the black woman got a job is because it was goddamn a sympathy job. It wasn't a genuine job they wanted to give Maria. Not all of you guys. Not all. Some of you rappers ain't by yourself. Some of you rappers do it the right kill. Your friends kill. Some of you rappers don't need to have no motherfucking friends. And maybe it'll fix that mouth of yours. Because some of you rappers walk around here like y'all some goddamn gods. Because you got these little boys from the neighborhoods in some of the worst goddamn conditions, and they'll do every motherfucking thing you say. And you think that's mean you a hell of a nigga. And that's sad. That's somebody's mama's son you got doing that. Fucking right. That's somebody's mama's son that's gonna have to do them goddamn years. Fucking right. While you out here fucking and doing everything you wanna do. Sending them little money when he around a bunch of fucking men while white boys say, time, nigga. Get your ass up, boy. Go take a shower, boy. We gonna lock you down until we let you out. You gonna work in the field, boy. It's a white man gonna make him do that. Isn't it Bob Barker? Who making all that goddamn money when these boys go to jail and these women are sending all that goddamn money to these jails? And that's why so many of these women can't feel nothing because they keep helping you motherfucking niggas. Because the white people in the music industry keep telling you motherfuckers that the best dick and the best motherfucking niggas are prison niggas. And I'm here to tell you, Ticket TV, shut up. As a man, I want to see Hassan Campbell. It says full, so I'm going to delete some people. Kick out of the studio. See, a lot of these guys just want YouTube algorithms. A lot of these guys just want a check every month to be able to brag and put on these big dumbass hats and these stupid ass bracelets and shit and walk around the hood and tell them they can do it. Nigga, please. Now, this is you. This is you right here. Talking about me. Again. Alright, this was your response to me. Okay? You try to make it seem like you wasn't bragging, huh? Let's see. Everybody send me a little video. First of all, everybody didn't send you this video. Daddy's Cooking sent you the video. He ain't even said it. Now let me say this respectfully, right? I'm gonna be as respectful as I can be. First and foremost, when I say don't compare me to an NBA player or none of you celebrities, like you, for example, I'm not glorifying. Don't play military mind games with the people. I'm not glorifying prison by any means. When I say at 18 years old, I went to the penitentiary, and at 18 years old, you went to the NBA, it's not because I'm glorifying. It's because there was a long path that led to my downfall going to the penitentiary. There's a story in between of pain. That's what I was trying to say. And see, that's the thing that's lacking, that's missing in your story. My story is filled with pain from... So pain is lacking in my story. A guy that was in the free lunch line, daddy went to prison. And he was in a homeless shelter in Lansing, Michigan. Go look it up. That's pain is lacking in my story. You're actually telling a black man in America, why do we have to trade war stories anyway? Why can't we talk about what I've been saying, coding, trade schools? Who sent you here to say you were better than me and all this other shit when I wasn't saying I was better than nobody? I said we all are nothing. So where you at, Hassan? You a real nigga, ain't I? know you ain't sleep. A real nigga that run the block and all this shit, they ain't sleep this early. How the hell you sleep? How you sleep? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Chameleon. Where you at, boy? Download your story. You said drop the link? I just did it 100 damn times. I just dropped it again. Telling you to do 100 maps. about shit you don't know what you're talking about.
Your picks. Well, you got 40 to 60 million dollars for your pain.
I got
You took the oath for your pain. Yes.
So I took an oath for my pain. What the fuck are you talking about, boy? I took an oath because I played the game good enough that it got me signed, sealed, and delivered to the University of Florida by age 16. And I chose to go to the NBA because I had options that I created. I came in the same struggle as you, but I created options. I didn't use it as an excuse like you did. I didn't wear it as a badge of honor and try to play tough like you do. You're just a scared little boy that got taken advantage of, and you're trying to sound tough so you don't have to feel that feeling again. And now you're trying to abuse because the abused become the abuser. Now I would love for you to come talk about your abuse and help these children instead of running your motherfucking mouth. There you go.
What up?
You tell me. You have the floor, sir. I never said your name. Why are you speaking about me as if you know me?
I spoke about you because you spoke about me. When you mentioned my name, I mentioned you. When I set up when I made the video, and I said don't compare me to an NBA player.
When did I mention your name?
You wasn't talking about me earlier when you took the shot?
Sir, you said Michael. I looked up to Michael Jordan. I was abused. You said something about me.
Listen. That was sarcasm. Matter of fact, what I'm
Sir, but that wasn't about me. Let's be honest.
Listen. Hold on.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
That wasn't about me.
Let's nip this in the bud. As a man, I'm gonna apologize as a man. Because the reality of it is, you didn't do nothing to me. So to cut all the bullshit, as a man, you didn't do nothing to me. I stepped on your toes. I respect some of the things. First of all, let me say this, right? When I first started hearing about you, automatically, the first thing I said was boule. I didn't do my homework. I didn't look to see whether you was a credible dude, what your fight was. Later on, I seen the Judge Joe Brown joint, which I thought was dope, or whatever the case may be. But just to give you who I am, when it comes to anybody that comes from Hollywood, the music industry, any of that, I look at everybody sideways. So I prejudged you according to that. But as far as who you are and what you're doing right now, your message, some of the things that I've caught up on and I listen to, I respect your message as a man.
But sir, you didn't say that about 30, 40 minutes ago.
What I said was not said 30, 40 minutes ago. What I said was a response to the indirect that what you said about me on earlier today.
Well, listen, bro. You've said something about me indirectly in 3, maybe 4. Even when you spoke about me the first time, when somebody asked you, what do you think about Kwame Brown? You said, I like him, but... And then you went on to talk about all this stuff. And even today, you talked about an oath. And I'm telling you that anytime you go to prison, you sign an oath. You sign an oath to be a slave for white boys. And that mentality that you're preaching, and you going back to the hood as a married man with jury and chains on, are you prepared to kill someone? Because that's what you would have to do to be in the hood by yourself. So to speak the way that you're speaking, how old are you, sir?
44.
You're 44 years old with children, beautiful children, may I add. And I've seen you put them on the internet. You have a wife. You have a beautiful yard with flowers and dogs, which you should be enjoying. But you steady going back to the hood to prove what? What you would have to do to protect those chains and to protect the thing, to brag about being in the hood. If somebody approached you, you would have to kill that person or hurt that person. Is that correct?
I don't see your point.
The point is, why would you put yourself at risk when you have a family to brag like that about being in the hood? If somebody saw you online and ran up on you and you do something to them, you would be going to prison, leaving your wife and your children. Why would you go to the hood when you got nice flowers like that? And
First of all, for one, I live in the hood. For two, I have family in the hood. For three, God made this earth spacious enough for me to travel through wherever I decide to go. So whether you have jewelry on or you just traveling and you have a glow to you as a person, sometimes when I travel, just like when you travel, some people may recognize you, they may not. I'm not going to stop going to the hood based off of what somebody feel about me. That's not going to happen. That's for one. For two, I don't have a point to prove to anybody, but at the same time, I'm going to defend myself if I have to. But, I mean, the reality of it is this conversation shouldn't really be based on whether I'm going back to the hood or not.
But it's the way that you're going to the hood, though. You're going to the hood with chains on. The conversation hood saying, yeah, I can go to my hood. I can do this. I can do that. That's braggadocious.
Let me explain something.
You would have to hurt the person that come up to you in the hood. You a real street cat, right? So you know there's rules and regulations to the hood. You don't make yourself look like food in the hood. I can't be in a blood neighborhood wearing blue. There's rules and regulations to the street, and you going back to your hood while you're a grown-ass man with children, and if you're in the hood with that many flowers, that's a nice-ass hood. With that fish tank and that nice stuff you got, if that's the hood,
that's not the hood. That's not the hood.
I'm talking about where your family is. That's where you should stay. Because what you would have to do in order to brag like that with chains on, you would have to hurt someone, which would take you away from your family.
Hold up for a second. I'm trying to figure out. So you basically talking to me about me going to the hood with chains on. I think that you way too articulate as a man. You're way too smart as a man to be talking about whether I'm going. Our conversation should be based off of whether I'm going back to the hood with chains on.
That's not what it's based on. That's okay. Let me explain.
And like I said, as a man, I apologize to you. I apologize to you as a man.
I understand the apology, but look, hold your wrist up. Hold your wrist up. That right there makes you a target in the hood. And what you say,
hold up. You know what makes me a target in the hood?
Also makes you a target.
Hold up. You know what makes me a target in the hood? Because I hear you breaking down like I'm glorified going to jail. But do you realize that I got beef with every major rapper? Because I talk about the poison that they spew out from speakers. Do you realize when I go down to Harlem, I got beef with damn near everybody down there? Damn near every gang I speak out against. Every gang. How you say gang? I speak out against all that shit. All of that. Everything that's going on in the hood with all these young boys killing each other. These parents sitting up in the park drinking Hennessy while their kids are shooting up the block. I've been speaking about all that. So my whole thing is, me personally, like I said, if your message, which I respect the fact that you got in Charlamagne's ass, I respect it. I don't rock with that, man. I don't rock with nobody that can't put the pussy. Nobody. But at the end of the day, I stirred this pot up. So as a man, I could apologize and say, you know what? I came at the brother first. Because I was raised. But my whole thing is like, I mean, if we're going to build, I'm not really building about whether I'm going to be in the hood with jury, because I'm going to be in the hood with jury.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Let's expound on that, though. Is it not true that if somebody run up on you by yourself with jury on, what would you have to do to that person? So
if somebody ran up to me, if somebody ran up to me while I got my jury on, and they tried to take my jury, it's going to be an all-out war.
So why put yourself in that situation at 44 with flowers, a fish tank, kids, and a wife?
Why put myself in that situation?
Yes, sir.
Do you ask them rappers why they put themselves in that situation?
Yes, sir, I did. I said that earlier today. I said some of these rappers, a lot of these rappers should not even have friends, because all they do is get the people around them killed by their mouth and get the people around them arrested, because they talk tough and they get kids from these neighborhoods like me and you are from that don't know trades and don't know skills, but they know how to harm people, and they don't know the results of and the consequences of what happens. 15, 16 years old, these boys are killers. And they're doing it at the direction of bad OGs and bad pussy-ass rappers. And I'm saying the things that you're saying and the glorification of going to prison, you started speaking about men in jail.
Hold
This is my opinion. Hold on. Let me say my opinion.
You got my
can't argue
message.
an opinion. You cannot argue an opinion. This is my opinion. And then when
You took what I had to say the wrong way.
okay, it can't be the wrong way if it's an opinion. We got to get people to understand what an opinion means. This is not based in fact. This is my opinion based on what I heard you say. So let me get it out. My opinion, and I took it this way, so therefore other people can take it this way. You talked about gangsters, and you said it in a way that made it look like you was glorifying being in jail, being around other dudes that was in jail and got busy, because you said there was no names behind me. So what does that tell young youth? That they need to be, don't be the guy who went to the NBA and became a basketball player, because that's success. Whether I scored 6 point, 1 point, my mama was on a golf course. Don't be the guy that put your mama on the golf course. Be the guy that go to prison and have your mama send him some money. Is that what you're telling the youth?
Hell no, that's not what that's how you took what I said. But
So how
that's
did
not
you
what I
mean
was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
That's absolutely not what I was saying.
You got the
What I was saying, all right. So what I was saying, just to make it clear, right? What I was saying is, when I say don't compare me, like for example, I also mentioned Styles P, right? And what Styles P was saying was how civilians are not snitches. So everybody was in my DM sending me that, and my whole thing is, I've been saying this for like 4 years on YouTube. Why does it take for a rapper to say the same thing that I'm saying? Just like a lot of the things that you're saying is the same thing that I'm saying. So when I'm saying don't compare me to somebody in the NBA, it's no disrespect to you. It's just basically saying that your struggle and my struggle was totally different. I'm not glorifying the prison life. I'm just saying I had to go through the hellfire. At 18 years old, he was rich. I wish that I could have sent my mother off and bought my mother a house instead. At 18 years old, I was in jail for murder, and my mother had to move out of Bronx River to Fall Rockaway to get away from the crime scenes. So I'm not sitting up there saying that I'm glorifying that. I'm just saying that the path that you took was a good path. And the path that I took was a different path. So when people be comparing, like my options and your options was totally different. Is what I was trying to say.
How can you say that? You can't come to that conclusion. There's no options. It's decision making and behavior. My behavior was different than yours, so I got different outcomes. You got to start telling kids the truth. That if you glorify street life, you get a big homie, and you look up to men and worship men that rock niggas not box, then you can go to prison. And if you look up to basketball players, you can go to the NBA and put your mother on a goddamn golf course. So to say it in the way that you said it made it seem like you were better than someone who went to the NBA because
Hell no.
But I'm just saying, and this is the thing, no one can ever be right with you. Because you also say on one end, there's no celebrities talking this real. There's no celebrities saying what I'm saying. And then when one say what you're saying, you get mad because you've been saying it. So which one is it? Do you want celebrities to talk like you're talking? Or do you, because that's what you want, right? You said celebrities need to stand up for the community and be real. So once they do that, you have an out. You double talking. Because then you can say, well, that celebrity ain't connected to us. And he ain't real. He ain't been to jail. And all this other bullshit. Because you really want to shine for everything. It's not about the shine. It's about the message. I could have not let people share my YouTube videos. And at the time I'm having the hottest week, I could have took that money from that week and left the internet. Just like all the Black Lives Matter people did. I could have did that. You're inserting things about somebody that you don't even know. That's ignorance. You said I took an oath. You said MJ was elbowing me. You said all these things that you know nothing about. And all that to a black man. And you're a Muslim brother. And white folks have been using black people I'm not afraid of no white man. You know why? They can't do shit right now in America. We are talking about each other. You talked about a man you don't know, and I believe it's for YouTube algorithms because it seems like you have a stick. You beef with the guy, then you apologize, but you done made the money you made, but you done connected yourself with a person.
Hold on, let me stop you for a
You've
second.
been talking about my money
Hold
the entire time.
up.
Super chats, I'm sorry.
For one, I don't care about your money. Your money don't mean nothing to me. What
You
I care
spoke
about
about it several times.
Hold up. Let me make myself clear. For one, I don't care about your money. For two, the videos that I made about you, we don't have the same audience. I got the least amount of views that I got for the whole month off of the video that I made about you. Listen, because we don't have the same audience.
That's not true.
Right?
It's because people don't understand. People don't understand why you're attacking a guy.
That's real shit. People, when you learn YouTube, people don't give a damn about nothing but drama. You've been on YouTube since 2013.
That's not true.
In a minute,
That's not true, sir.
it shows. It shows the date when you got on YouTube. Look on your page.
Okay. It shows the date.
Videos. You didn't just start making videos 2 months ago. You've been on YouTube.
So what's the date of my first video?
Hold up.
I bought my house in 2015. My first video, I'm in my bedroom talking about basketball. See, you're repeating something you heard somebody say.
You tell me what year did you sign on to YouTube?
Sir, everybody signs on to YouTube just so they can watch other people. We're talking about being on YouTube making videos. My first video, go look at it. I'm in my bedroom. There's like an orange background. I'm talking about basketball. It's like a little clip. I barely even knew how to work it. But if you go look at my Facebook, just like Ticket TV, shout out to Ticket TV. All the things I'm saying now, I'm saying on my Facebook.
All right, so you got on YouTube with drama. You can't.
Nitty baby, D City baby. Yeah. What up, though? What it do? I appreciate y'all rocking with me, kicking it with me, fading with me. Another day in the D City, straight gritty, no pity. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me. Going through this review, just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? We already done seen what we gonna see, heard what we gonna hear, so we just riding this through, you know what I'm saying, and doing what we do. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. CWG, you already know who you are. All day, every day. Holding me down. Real talk, though.
Straight through the door at war. This is what niggas love. That's the bottom line to it. I've been on YouTube long enough. Niggas
That's what you did, sir. You warred with Tommy Sotomayor for no reason. I came to YouTube. I talked to dudes behind the scenes because I was in the so-called.
You said I war with Tommy Sotomayor for no reason.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Where the fuck did Tommy come from?
Because I saw you on his. I'll tell you. I saw you on his show arguing him, coming in doing the same thing you're doing now. And so when I came to YouTube, sir, I called dudes behind the scenes and said, yo, what you're doing is lowering players' contracts. What you're doing is wrong. Talk to me like a man. That person went to Instagram and said, fuck it, we joking. So I said, okay, let the jokes begin. And then I alleged that there was a go-along, get-along game. And then now, an economics doctor was talking about me. Every platform that Charlemagne the God is talking about me. Public records said my daddy is a murderer, but nobody talked about it until Charlemagne the God, who's connected with all the Smoke podcasts, said it. The black first #1 draft pick. Now you talk about all these conspiracy theories, but you won't allow yourself to go down this rabbit hole.
Hold on, what rabbit hole?
This is the rabbit hole. The first #1 draft pick ever out of high school. From a free lunch line, daddy's in prison, single mother after that my dad created. They were married. never made it on the Black Breakfast Club, which is a mostly black watch show, until they were talking about my murderous daddy. You don't see a problem with that?
I never knew that.
He said it on the Breakfast Club.
I don't watch them niggas.
I didn't make the Breakfast Club for being the #1 draft pick, but I made it because my dad did something that I didn't know about. You don't see a problem with that?
Oh, I see a big problem with that.
I'm just saying.
See, let me tell you something, right? And I don't say this to glorify, but where we come from, if your dad caught the body, we gonna help him bury it. And then we argue about why he did it later on. That's just where we come from, in the hood. So as far as your dad doing something, committing a crime, all of us were subjected to the ugly elements of the hood where we had to make poor choices like that. It's just like you said, right? If I go outside right now with jewelry on me, as soon as I go outside, my antennas is up. I'm not the same dude that I am in front of this camera. Now I have to transform. And like you said, yeah, you put yourself in a situation like that. You wear a jewelry, you walking around the hood, or whatever the case may be. But that's a decision that I made. If I feel like I want to look nice going out, whatever the case may be, I want to look nice. And I go outside and I defend myself. And Charlamagne gets on the radio and decides to make fun of me being a father. Or to my son, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I just caught a body now. Now I'm in jail, and he making fun of you. I understand that clear as day. But in the hood, we don't knock dudes for catching bodies if you're defending yourself. We shut it later on. We shut it.
This is my thing. You a conspiracy theorist guy. You talk about this boule and all this a lot. Can you?
Oh, you part of the boule?
No. Can you? If I was a part of the boule, then why am I on everybody's tongue now in a negative light? I'm in everybody's tongue on a negative light more than the young lady who just bought a house in the all-white neighborhood that was saying she was going to destroy the nuclear family, and you ain't talking about her more than you talking about me.
Are you kidding me? I had a conversation about you twice. I talk about that rusty, dusty bitch damn near every chance I get. As a matter of fact, I don't know her name. All I know is she eat pussy.
Oh, so
I talk about who I deal with more so than her funky ass is Tamika Mallory and Mike Son on a daily basis. I don't let them, because Mike Son come from where I come from. So I don't let up on Tamika Mallory and Mike Son, the ambulance chasers, at all. That's who I deal with, because they the umbrella of Black Lives Matter. I've been dealing with Charlamagne before you. As a matter of fact, Charlamagne almost had my whole page knocked down. I don't even know how he didn't get you. I had to appeal it. Charlamagne almost had my whole. He put his lawyers on me. So the things that you getting away with, I couldn't get away with. Charlamagne almost rocked my snot box. He wasn't playing with me. He said, call the lawyers. That's why Star didn't handle Charlamagne himself. He said, me at him.
Because Charlamagne fucked himself. He brought up my sister. He brought up my daddy. He brought up my brother. If he would have put out a lawsuit on me, then we would have countersued for all the people that he brought up their names that had nothing to do with nothing. So Charlamagne is not as tough as you trying to make him out to be.
I didn't say that guy was dumb. Hold up. I seen Charlamagne get punched in his face and run down the block. I ain't never said he was tough.
I'm talking about in the legal arena. There's countersuits.
He almost made me lose my page. YouTube wasn't playing. I had to appeal. In one of the strikes that he gave me, I did not win.
But I understand that. But see, I never spoke about Charlamagne until he spoke about me and my family and my sister and all the things that he said. Those things that he said, he didn't have to say. He used iHeartRadio, and he's connected to, he has a vested interest in all the Smoke podcasts. So he should have never done that. He put his own foot in his own mouth. So I allege that there was a go along, get along gang, and everybody is talking about me as an individual or my family. Why isn't nobody talking about Cody? Why nobody talking about we crying and yelling and jumping in the streets? And I said all we need is a business plan and to go down to the Chamber of Commerce and make the same people that gave $90 million to Black Lives Matter give it to those coding and youth centers.
Have you ever watched any of my videos?
Huh?
Have you ever watched any of my videos?
No, I'm talking about in the videos that you spoke about me.
No, outside of that.
No, I'm not. I just want to deal with that. In the videos that you spoke about me, I would have rather you spoke about the things that I said that could be revolutionary to the community. Coding is the wave of the future. Is it or not? Coding.
That's why I apologize as a man because
no, I understand the apology, but I want to listen. Hold on. This is one of the questions I wanted to ask you. Would coding and trades help the black community?
Trades and coding is what we have been robbed of as a people, and I've been saying this for years. Our fathers and forefathers built America, and now if you sat up there and you told us to build a deck, we couldn't do it. If you told us to fix a flat, we can't do it. AC refrigerator, we cannot do it. So yes, they took all of the trades out of the school. I've been saying all of this, but sometimes when you speak the way we speak, you see, you caught the wave on YouTube because you had to defend yourself and you had to fight. So you brought the crowd. Now on top of the fact that you are an NBA star, whether people like it or not, you are somebody that's on another level. That's why when I tell people, I'm not saying that I'm on a higher level than you. I'm saying that if you can even mention my name in the likes of somebody like Kwame Brown, then it's like, yo, you know what I mean? You on another level. You're an NBA star.
You just dissed this man. You drugged this man's name for at least a couple weeks. You made several videos about this man. About motherfucking how he stinks. As a ball player, as he's nothing like you, idolizing your life as though if you was better than him. Now you telling me that you gonna ride his nuts until he can't get enough? Now you telling me you gonna motherfucking blow on something that you was trying to kick? Now you telling me you sweet for this motherfucking fool? Just a minute ago, you was trying to motherfucking separate yourself as though it motherfucking he was old news and you was motherfucking something new. So now you telling me you want to be motherfucking A1 motherfucking cool with this cat that ain't doing nothing but blowing your chops out on everything you done said sweet that done came out your damn chops.
I'm a nigga from a hood that's basically trying to make,
I'm a busty bus. I'm just saying the methodology is different. You have 300 and something thousand subscribers. If you cared about your message, you would allow people, you know what I did? I just did something different. I care so much about my message and what I'm saying, and I believe in it so much. I never cared about the money. You talking about people sending me super chats. Do you know how many people are eating off my videos? Do you know how many children and families, and you know how many YouTubers that I shout out and bring up? You could do the same thing with your platform.
I'm not doing the same thing.
I don't know. That's why. No, I'm not saying that. I said you could be, so I don't know.
I am. I'm definitely doing. As a matter of fact,
I don't know, but what I'm saying is,
you be shouting out and playing all the music. I'm not a rapper.
I understand. That's one genre. That's one area. Why don't people that have clothing on my Instagram, my YouTube? Listen. Why don't you allow people to use your videos? Because some of the stuff you say is right.
I told you.
I can honestly say some of the stuff you say is right.
I told Brother Scotty today, right? Told him today. I said, go ahead and use my videos. I told your boy that you hollered out, which is my boy I was locked up with, Z-Banga. You shouted Z-Banga out. I told Z-Banga 1,000 times over.
This cat been locked up with everybody. I did 4 years in the Navy, man. I can't remember anybody. This cat got locked up at 18, and now that's all he talk about. As though these his best days, being locked up. Y'all hear this fool? Huh? Lollipop crew? Hassan Campbell, man.
Stop taking BGX videos. You don't know her. If she get pissed off, she can flag you. Take my videos and you can remix them. Anybody that's affiliated with me, as long as you're not disrespecting me, you can take my videos and make you some bread. I told everybody that because the people around me is not doing it. So why not let somebody else eat? I said that and I just finished saying that again today.
Let me ask you this. What if they're not disrespecting you? Because some people use my videos and they don't disrespect me. They just disagree with me. And I don't flag them. I don't do that.
You could disagree
with you, then what?
Well, you could disagree with me. But the minute that you start saying Hassan Campbell and ignorant shit like that, like for example, see the one thing I respect about you, because I was listening for a second, right? You never made fun of me being molested.
That's not something to make fun of.
Get ready. Because everything now is about motherfucking the extras that Hassan Campbell gives out. That he claimed he ain't about. But as you gonna see, this cat knows how to blow on some nuts. And he don't get enough until he get himself trapped in a corner and then wanna act like he wasn't doing it because you ignored it. Let's get it, man. Freddie Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties.
Never heard you make fun of me. And that's something that I say, like for example, when you watch The Matrix, right? And I say this all the time. When you see Neo fight the Chinese man, he apologized for him first and then they started fighting. And he said, why did you attack me? He said, because you never know a person until you fight them. So now, me sitting up there analyzing you never made fun of me being molested. You wasn't talking about my mother and what she didn't do as a parent and all the rest of that. So, like I said, as a man, I prejudged you. Because one thing about me, I don't, like it's like The Matrix. When Agent Smith hits somebody, he turns them. And when I look at the industry, all I see is how, certain groups like the Black Panthers and other groups was infiltrated. I don't trust the industry. So I put that label on you automatically. It's like basically somebody stealing your wallet or being molested. Once you've been molested, you don't trust nobody around your kids. They gotta earn that trust. You gotta earn that trust. So when you came through the door, it was like automatically, I didn't even know what your fight was, what your struggle was. It was like, all right, this is just another dude coming from Agent Smith. He coming from the government. He boule, and it's just a game going on.
So he using being molested at 44 years old, or how he conduct himself with another damn man. That shit happened when you was 15. So you telling me you've been caught up for 30 years? 3 decades.
Let me ask you this. What did I say? Because you're supposed to judge a man off what he say.
That's why I apologize to you as a man.
Let me finish.
You didn't say absolutely nothing wrong. I jumped out the window. That's why I apologize as a man.
But we got to understand why things happen. What made you jump out the window? I understand the apology as a man, and that sounds good. But we got to get to the root of why you did it.
I'll give you an example.
All I've been talking about, my message have been plain ever since. I was joking on some bitch ass niggas that was fucking with me. And in the midst of those jokes, I talked about Chamber of Commerce. I talked about trades. I talked about business plans. I talked about opportunity zones. I talked about connecting with the elders. And I talked about 4th grade reading levels. What did I say that made you judge me in that way? Because I understand that movie.
It wasn't you.
That wasn't you at all. That was a movie that say you attack somebody to know how they fight. That was just a movie. You don't attack people in real life.
You know what it was? When people kept coming in my DM about you and others, automatically, as soon as I seen you came from the NBA, I didn't do my homework on you. Automatically, I said, fuck that brother. He one of them.
But Craig Hodges was in the NBA.
Listen to me.
Hold on, but listen, that's what I'm saying. You gotta stop that.
I don't know nothing about none of these other
I'm trying to educate you. Craig Hodges, he's your Muslim brother. Mahmoud, was in the NBA. He's your Muslim brother. You cannot make a blanket statement saying that if you're a successful black man, you're a part of some boule. That is bullshit. And if you keep preaching that, that's going to cause a divide. And what you preach causes division. I came to YouTube saying we all are nothing. That's what the Bible tells us. I don't say I'm a celebrity. There's not celebrity air. There's not a celebrity casket. There's not celebrity embalming fluid. Me and you breathe the same air. Whether you went to prison and breathed air, all of y'all are breathing the same shit. So telling me I'm something that I don't believe is not going to make me think I'm wrong just because I had a job. And it's too many titles and labels you guys put on people in order to stop the conversation. That's not educated. We got people now, their only argument is to connect them with a person that they don't like. Oh, he's connected to Candace Owens. Oh, he's connected to this. He's connected to that.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. I said no. I like the way Candace Owens speak. I like the way Ben Shapiro speak. You know why? He don't attack anybody. He'll attack the subject matter. That's it. We've gotten so lost as a black people that majority of us, not all, that all we do is attack a person based on who they're affiliated with, and we attack the man or the woman. We don't attack what they're saying. I'm saying kids need skills. We need coding. Why am I being attacked?
You are absolutely right. And as long as you stick on your message and your message is positive, you ain't got to worry about me attacking you no more. But what I will say is, in my defense, right, we can't sit up there and act like the industry hasn't been used as a weapon against the urban areas.
This is a smart dummy, man. Hassan Campbell. This is a smart dummy. You're going to hear this cat use big words, but never muffin get his point heard. You're going to hear this cat go back and forth on what he done said or what he done apologized for to defend himself for what he feel threatened for. Now that sounds like a little girl to me. You heard me? He gonna go back and forth to defend himself. Well, he gonna go back and forth, and then he gonna motherfucking, you'll see, man, how this cat gonna be wishy-washy all the way through this shit. Like, come off the man's dick. If he a man like you, and you felt a certain way about what he done said, or how he done came after you, no matter what somebody else think, and the fact that you already done put that shit out there like paint, stand on your shit, man. Don't run back and apologize after you done ran your mouth about how you don't like the man and what the fuck he done said about you.
We just like, for example, right? I just watched the video with Juvenile, a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He switched up his lyrics.
I'm gonna get to that. You're right.
Back that ass up to back that back up. So now he's encouraging our people in the ghetto to take a vaccine that the FDA did not approve. Meanwhile, the military is about to start going through urban areas, the one that they promote in this vaccine to the most, and use the military to knock on our doors so we can take this vaccine. But they use a juvenile, somebody that's been in jail, that's from the hood, been like from Louisiana, the hood of all hoods. So this dude is in the industry now, and he is a nuclear bomb to us. He's a straight up, if the government didn't approve of this vaccine, why would a rapper approve of it? Who paid them? So this is why I prejudge people that comes from the industry, any part of or any aspect of the industry, because the reality of it is, it's just like I said with the video with me talking about Jim Jones, right? Jim Jones came out repping the Bloods. He was the poster boy. It spread it like cancer. Now all through New having some bloodbaths. None of these 40 and 50-year-old men are saying, yo, you know what, this is going too far. Let's use our voices to stop it. Now, what you're seeing is the imagery of 40 and 50-year-old dudes that don't look no different from a 15-year-old throwing up gang signs while they kill each other in the street. So when you start to see the reward that NWA was rewarded, all of them who came from NWA is damn near billionaire. Off of the death culture that they gave to our neighborhoods. Jay-Z was the first billboard. He was like the Scarface of selling drugs. Look at the reward that they get. And then after you achieve paradise on this earth, you send your children to the best schools, give them the best life, while y'all sell poison, sell penitentiary to our children. So this is where I prejudged you the wrong way. I didn't even listen to your message automatically, like I just prejudged you. That's why I apologize. Because I'm a man. And when
He just sound like a pure ass hater. Hassan Campbell sound like somebody hate on somebody else's greatness or somebody else blessings. You just sound like a fucking hater, dog. You know? And now that you done made your little show on this YouTube running your mouth, yo, as a straight up gossip, straight up this spreading gossip, it seems like you should be cool. But you still got something muffin caught up your ass. It's probably your pantyhose.
wrong as a man is going to apologize as a man. Because men make mistakes.
But see, also a man does his research before he speaks. A man doesn't feel, a man doesn't think, a man knows. So you should have known before you spoke about a man. It's always interesting when I hear men do stuff that I don't think is manly, and then they think just because they apologize, that's manly. That's not manly. I think before I speak, and then I get an understanding before I say anything. That's why when I watch video after video of you talking about me, I had to wait and understand, why is this guy talking about me? I had to think about two videos. I had to think about a lot of videos. I didn't interrupt you. I had to think about what I said to this brother. I had to think about, was I malicious or did I do anything wrong? And all the check boxes said no. So my thing is this. It's interesting every time I hear a hood dude talk about industry and make it seem like success means you sold out when we glorify the dudes in the hood that got bodies. You glorify the tankhead brother, and I don't want to speak on a brother I don't know.
Oh, no.
Hold on, I'm only speaking about what you said, sir. You said this out your mouth. So the names that you said, I don't want to speak on all the names because I don't know. So this is for educational purposes. But apparently, all these brothers were in prison with you. And so, if I had to go off of the numbers of who you probably shot at, stabbed, or hurt, they probably look like me. And so, we glorify that and make that seem like that's better. And hold on, you make it seem like that's a representation of what's black. A guy who harms black people. A guy who sells drugs to black people. And then you'll talk down on somebody who get a fucking job. And just because they got a job that got zeros behind it, somehow they're worse for the community than people who kill and take away motherfucking sons from their mother. You're gonna make that seem like it's better than going to get a job?
Just broke that boy down. You could tell Hassan Campbell ain't never had a father or never had a man example in his life. Because everything he doing ain't manly. Everything he doing and everything he's saying is like a female, like somebody's wife. Yeah, you make a good partner. Yeah. Pull up your skirt, girl.
You starting to sound like Tommy Sotomayor, like a master.
No. I'm asking you a question.
Hold on. All right, so let me ask you.
Wait.
Let me ask you.
No, without comparing me to another man, I'm going off of the things that you say out of your mouth. I can play the video of your words. Don't say I sound like somebody. Your words were, I was in jail with such and such. I was in here with such and such. They'll run up on you and ask for a belt. Nigga, we was at the school, hard knock. Ain't no names behind him. You made hold on. You made that sound better. You made that sound better.
Was they apologizing in prison? That's all I want to know. Do they apologize in prison? Is that something they motherfucker practice though? Let's go to church. I would like to apologize for stealing all your goodies and shit. For stealing all your ding dongs and all your honey buns and what's the little oatmeal cookies. I would like to apologize for taking your shit every time you don't win. Every time you left your damn rack. No, I don't think it happened like that.
Then getting a job. You made that sound like people who go get a job is against his community when people like you brag about killing their own people in their damn community. How is that better?
Hold up. For one,
I can play the video that you said.
Hold up. For one, you regurgitating my words the wrong way.
No, those were your exact words.
For two,
hold on.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. You can play the video.
If you're saying, I'm saying you're not telling the truth. If you're gonna misrepresent me by saying,
you can't say that I'm telling the truth. Hold up, you can't say that I'm not telling the truth because you ain't give me a chance to speak.
No, you spoke already. What I'm saying is...
No, absolutely I did not. You're speaking. And you ain't giving me a chance to speak. And instead of you can play the video and I can still break down because you can't comprehend what I was saying. So what
you sound like Dr. Morris. I can't
hold up. No, what you're doing is you're trying to give your own interpretation, your own commentary of what I'm saying. From your own perspective, instead of letting me give you what I was saying from mine.
I'm trying to listen.
Even still, hold up. Bottom line to this, I don't see, because it's starting to feel like a dog chasing his tail because we talking about the same thing.
I just want to
but you still cut me off. If I sat up there, right, and I apologize to you as a man, why are we going back?
I just want to know this. Why you keep motherfucking describing everything about motherfucker you trying to explain? It got something to do with booty, man. Why is that? Why you gotta bring up anything about tail, booty? You know what I'm saying? But you don't want nobody to bring up the fact that you love being, or you claiming you didn't love being, but you got caught up with your tail up. And now at 44, you still got a problem with even speaking about the shit. But you the one brought it up, bitch, on YouTube. So quit.
Sir.
Hold up. That's for one. For two, if you're going to play my message, I got 4 years worth of messages. Don't sit up there and play a message. Hold up. Let me finish. Because you're doing the Tommy Sotomayor right now with the cutting off. You an articulate man. You ain't got to chop my words or stop me from talking because people will understand me clearly what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is bottom line to it is, my message in my video was don't compare me to somebody that didn't have the same life that I had. The bottom line to it is you cannot compare Hassan Campbell or Kwame Brown to those kids in Afghanistan. Our pain is not the same. I don't care what you say. Some of those kids that seen 3 or 4 generations of their family die in one day. We can't compare to them. So when I was talking about you, I said you can't compare to what I've been through. And I know it. I can see it clear as day. And it's no disrespect. And I can't compare to you the things that you did for your mother.
Can we play with
Hold up, you stop it. You too eager to stop what I had to say. You can play whatever.
I'm being quiet. I just want to interject.
You're cutting me off. I never cut you off. You're cutting me off.
Listen, don't filibuster.
So what I'm going to say to you is at the end of the eager to cut me off though.
I want to play your actual words. I'm not going to cut you off.
Let me finish. Listen, let me finish saying what I got to say. Then you can play it. I can hear what I had to say. I stand by everything that I had to say. So when I say what I have to say and you play what I have to say, I'm not going to backstep or backtrack.
Then why you apologized already then, fool? I'm not gonna backtrack or motherfucking or step back. But you already apologized 10 damn times on top of all this shit. Already did. You already did all that. You already apologized, dog. Lollipop ass crew.
For what I had to say. Because the reality of it is, personally, I don't really even see the point of going backwards once a man apologizes. I really don't. But,
It's a difference of opinion, though.
Listen.
Fine. We just disagree.
At the end of the day, it's cool to disagree because there's no, actually we don't disagree.
Can we let the people hear what you actually said out of your mouth?
Go ahead.
It's not me cutting you off. It's funny how people frame things after they say something that this is what you said, sir.
Go ahead and play it.
No. They gonna be on your ass. Cause words, boy. Lord.
Stand by my words.
Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. And most of them indoctrinated and thinking straight life is what. Hold on. Let me share it with the screen. And you got another video of you talking. And it's very arrogant, just like this one. And if you allow me to play your video, I'll go on your page. If you're not going to strike me, if you can say I can play.
I'm going to strike you. You can play whatever you want to play.
Then I'll play the one off your page as well, and you're very arrogant in that one. But this is your words, sir. I'm not talking over you. I just want to play your words. Being a man is, and most of them think going to prison or going to jail teaches them how to be a motherfucking man. When the Constitution said you're giving up your rights and you being a slave to white boys as soon as you go to motherfucking jail.
You got that from me.
It's better for the system. When you got little boys thinking that they got to go to prison and be a white boy slave to be a fucking man. I had a nigga on the internet talking about, I went to jail. Don't compare me to no basketball player.
Straight up. Don't compare me to no ball player. You grew up looking up to Michael Jordan. We grew up looking up to Big Meech. Don't compare me at all to a basketball player, right? Let me make this clear to you. Don't compare me to a basketball player. At 18 years old, son went to the NBA. At 18 years old, I was on Rikers Island with dudes like Tankhead, Wild Bill, Ferguson, Germ, Campbell, Beach, Brown, Tattoo, so many names, Swoosh. You grew up looking up to Michael Jordan. We grew up looking up to Big Meech. Sometimes a nigga gotta rock a nigga snot. All right, so let's get into it. There's a difference. You laughing, let's get into it. Oh, you love Michael Jordan. You laughing, let's get into it. Stop comparing. Don't compare me with, don't compare me. They got $60 million at 18 years old. Don't know what it's like. He was a slave, boy. He left.
That shit funnier when you got more people to kick it with you while you motherfucking reviewing this shit. It's funny now. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all already know it. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroke. Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. CWG rocks with me. Let's get it.
Big making me laugh.
Over somebody who put his motherfucking mama on the golf course? That's the shit you telling these boys?
Okay, so we heard you. Let's go. What's good?
Yeah, but man, me, face to face in person, the fuck are you talking about? You don't know shit about me. That's what's wrong with you. Men talk so effeminate. You don't hear me calling out men there. What the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? I got me. And I know you can't fuck with me. Because if you could, you wouldn't talk like that, boy. Then let me calm down before I snap. I go crazy. And maybe act like my dad.
Y'all feel that testosterone in the room? Y'all feel all that motherfucking, all that heat, all that motherfucking, all that bullshit that motherfucker Hassan Campbell was trying to put out? Now y'all quiet, sat back up in the corner, ain't saying a damn thing?
So many people want to fuck with a man that said put code in the schools. Everybody want to talk about the man. Nobody want to talk about code. Nobody want to talk about the trades and the effects of what it can have on the community. Nobody want to talk about that. They want to talk about the jokes I make. They want to try to diagnose my mental health. Motherfucker, you wasn't worried about that when you was calling me a fucking bust and a bona fide scrub. You don't think that could have affected my mental state? Hey, try to fuck you double talking bitches gonna act like you care about somebody's mental state. Damn. We in a simulation. This is a game. Every motherfucker they tell you not to like, you better start investigating and finding out why they telling you not to like them. Look past the bullshit, because I think those are the people you're supposed to like. And the motherfuckers they prop up and put in front of you, side eye. Because there's something about them, boy. Look like they all connected, I think, to white sadists that tell them what to do. We keep talking about we want our community to change. We want our community to change. But we won't address and deal with the situation and the condition of our black males and why they are like that. Why a 15-year-old, 14-year-old. When I had that restaurant in Savannah, it was so many 15, 14 years old walking up the street, running from police until they turn 15, 16 so they can drop out with a gun in their pocket, nothing in their head, just worried about hitting a lick or trying to do something tough. They ain't really got no beef but got a gun. Fucking with other niggas for no reason, just because they don't fuck with them. Okay, don't fuck with them. Don't shoot them. Don't fuck with them. Really don't fuck with them. Nah, fuck that bitch ass nigga OG. I'm not your OG. So many of these little boys like this. And you wonder why you can prop up a motherfucking punk ass celebrity or a scary ass rapper. And then they can go pay little motherfuckers like this. And they will shoot every and any motherfucker they see for an opportunity. Because we didn't teach these kids a motherfucking thing. We want to goddamn talk about voter suppression. You motherfuckers. You've been suppressing these black boys. I don't want to hear shit about why Kwame ain't talking about this. Why the fuck you not talking about black boys reading at 3rd and 4th grade fucking reading level? Don't tell me what the fuck to talk about. You talk about it. I'm talking about what the fuck I want to talk about. Isn't that my right? Isn't it all inclusive? So the moment you say some dumb shit asking a question about me, ask yourself why the fuck you not talking about it. Still think I'm crazy? Why won't we address, instead of always dissecting what somebody else said and attacking the person? Every motherfucker I talk about directly what they say out of their mouth. I don't tell them what to say. I don't say this and that. Jack was a stupid son of a bitch who said, we with Maria. We gonna ride for Maria. Goddamn, so we are our people first. Get himself talking with you. What the fuck you thought? Because you know we ride with Maria. We gonna ride with our people first. That's just how it goes. Because you know we ride with Maria. We gonna ride with our people first. That's just how it goes.
20 minutes later.
We all ramble. We say things when we're frustrated. And you know, Rachel did deserve that job. 20 minutes. We all ramble and get frustrated. We all just say stuff. But shit, goddamn Rachel, she the best. Hands down. I talked to her. Deserve the job. She fucking dumb. And Matt gonna tell you to turn the channel. Asking me for my opinion or thoughts. I was waiting to go through this, but you know, Maria is good. This is Kendrick Kirby. Yeah, you know, Maria, she's a good person. Turn the channel. You know, someone that go down the list and they all goddamn saying the same goddamn shit. That this goddamn white girl, the best thing since sliced bread, and the only way the black woman got a job is because it was goddamn a sympathy job.
It wasn't a genuine job they wanted to give Maria.
Not all of you guys. Not all. There's some of you rappers think by yourself. There's some of you rappers do it the right way. You got security. You either don't rap like that or either you got security and that's the smart thing to do. But it's some of you rappers, all you do is push death and destruction to your community. Some of you rappers, all you do is get your family killed, your friends killed. Some of you rappers don't need to have no motherfucking friends. And maybe it'll fix that mouth of yours. Because some of you rappers walk around here like y'all some goddamn gods. Because you got these little boys from the neighborhoods in some of the worst goddamn conditions, and they'll do every motherfucking thing you say. And you think that's mean you a hell of a nigga. And that's sad. That's somebody's mama's son you got doing that. That's somebody's mama's son that's gonna have to do them goddamn years. While you out here fucking and doing everything you wanna do. Sending them little money when he around a bunch of fucking men while white boy said, time, nigga. Get your ass up, boy. Go take a shower, boy. We're gonna lock you down until we let you out. You go work in the field, boy. It's a white man gonna make him do that. Isn't it Bob Barker? Who making all that goddamn money when these boys go to jail and these women are sending all their goddamn money to these jails? And that's why so many of these women can't build nothing because they keep helping you motherfucking niggas. Because the white people in the music industry keep telling you motherfuckers that the best dick and the best motherfucking niggas are prison niggas. And I'm here to
Bob Barker, man. You gonna see that on everything up in prison, dog. Up in the county, everything. The soap, the underwear, to whatever the product is in prison, it's Bob Barker. Yeah, what up, though? What it do? Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. D-City, man, we gonna kick it. We kick it about Kwame Brown, man. He got his own message. But our message is to Hassan Campbell. That's our message to this fool. You know what I'm saying? Don't take back your apologies, man. You know, don't apologize, man. Fuck you apologizing for if you already done stuck your chest out and you trying to act hard. Be hard. Be who you are. Unless you're not like that though, right? Because all of a sudden, I seen you get punked out. All on YouTube, bitch. It wasn't even like the man was in your face. This YouTube.
That's a goddamn lie. I've been be quiet, hands and ass up. That's a goddamn lie. That's just the nigga you can control. That's the big buff strong ass nigga that you make 6 figures and he just got out and you can tell him, shut your big bitch ass up. So you can't tell me to shut my big bitch ass up. I'm gonna look at it as soon as you say that. What the fuck type shit? Who the fuck you think you who the fuck you think you talking to? And it ain't toxic. It's just who the fuck? Who the fuck? That's just what I tell my daughter. If a man talk to you like, man, you better get your motherfucking purse and call your dad. You better get your motherfucking purse. First thing you do, don't argue with this nigga. Get your purse and call me. Yeah. Get your purse. Don't say shit to this nigga. Say fuck you on the way out. Fuck you. Don't stand there and argue with no man. He can snap. Yeah, we ain't doing that. In my household, I don't teach no woman to argue with no man. That's a waste of time. You gonna have to call the white man. But if he do something to you for that white man, get that input. You leave. Call me. Yeah, we know how to handle that. Yeah, we will handle that. Shit, I stay in shape for situations like this. Yeah, I jump up and down in situations like this. Shoulder roll in situations like this. Yeah. Might have to hold up. Now, hold up. We got you. Because I don't want to play no more of my shit. We got you, and then I think we should open up the chat and let people question you and ask you, why would you be talking like you talk? Look at you. You look like you just disgusted with me. Look at this shit.
Let me talk to you for a minute, Kwame Brown.
Like, look at this.
Everybody send me your little video.
Little video.
It's respectful, right? I'm going to be as respectful as I can be. First and foremost, when I say don't compare me to an NBA player or none of you celebrities, like you, for example, I'm not glorifying. Don't play military mind games with the people. I'm not glorifying prison by any means. When I say at 18 years old, I went to the penitentiary, and at 18 years old, you went to the NBA, it's not because I'm glorifying. It's because there was a long path that led to my downfall going to the penitentiary. There's a story in between of pain. That's what I was trying to say. And see, that's the thing that's lacking, that's missing in your story. My story is filled with pain from childhood. Your story, in your case, consists of Michael Jordan elbowing you in the face or smacking you in the back of the neck, telling you to do 100 miles. My pain consists of not having a father, sitting outside on welfare cheese lines, going to the store with food stamps, dealing with the evil stepdad. Your pains, well, you got $40 to $60 million for your pain. You took the oath for your pain. Yes. The same matrix, the same industry that you speaking out against, you took an oath to. For me, I'm going to just keep it all the way funky for you, homeboy. To me, you was real as Santa Claus. Respectfully. Because to me, you ain't no different from Kaepernick. He picked the weakness in the black community. Took the knee and ran away with the bag. For the last 2 years, respectfully, Kwame Brown, New York, Black America, all across America, has been in turmoil, protesting, rioting, gun violence. Everything's been going insane. You've been on YouTube since 2013. Nobody heard you taking on the problems of the black community. And in them streets, nobody seen you anywhere in the hood trying to diffuse the violence or anything going on. To me, you have a smell of Kaepernick. We done seen too many grave chases, too many ambulance chases in the hood where people feel like, okay, we're gonna play on the pain of black people. So your story to me is like Santa Claus. Your introduction back into poverty, which is us, because you're not soliciting the rich. Your podcast is not based off of you dealing with the elite, the 1% that you are, that where you come from. Nah, that's not where you rocking with. What you're doing is you come along with your go along, get along game, right? You still install my whole style, my swag, my words, my topics. I'm listening to you. Okay, cool. Because I do respect some of your message. I respect it. When I'm sitting back and I'm watching, you come along at a time where the industry is sprinkling you industry dudes, you rappers, you Hollywood, the music industry. It's just coincidental now. But for the last 2 years, the power of the black voice on YouTube that come from regular YouTubers, like let's say for example, Spiritual Zone. Shout out to the brother Spiritual Zone. Been up here teaching these young boys and breaking down what he's been breaking down. You got dudes like me, for example, but let me put me to the side. Even Young Pharaoh. I don't rock with Young Pharaoh like that, but Young Pharaoh been up here teaching his lessons. You have been nowhere. It's been the small people who started from poverty and pain out here waking up these young boys or teaching lessons on social media. And then to combat us, first they try to take some of us got so strong on these platforms that they couldn't do it. So now what they do is to dumb down our numbers, they come sprinkle you celebrities. You know, like the sprinkles y'all put all over the ice cream. Sprinkle you celebrities to come down. Now you haven't been here. We've been going through hell. Y'all been nowhere to be down. And now all of a sudden, you coming to identify and act like you one of us and you can identify with one of our pains that we've been through in the hood. Because the coach made you run extra laps. They made you sit on the bench. They made fun of you. Charlamagne talked about your daddy. Is your claim to fame in YouTube? And I'm supposed to fall for this? See, I don't really care about the people saying, oh, you're jealous. Jealous of who? An NBA player who made $60 million? Who bought his mother a house? I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to buy my mother a house. I was trying to rob Peter to pay Paul to pay child support. I wasn't fortunate enough to have the lifestyle where somebody pushed me through high school because I couldn't really go to high school like that. You know why? Because on the pack.
Now, although the brother apologized.
Nah, let me just say this though. Hassan Campbell, you just read my man. You know what I'm saying? You just did your best. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker pump your chest. The motherfucker read this cat. And then you come on this channel, on this show, and apologize for all of that? Come on, man. That just seemed whack. That seemed weak as fuck. That don't seem like you motherfucking, that don't seem like you really came in there with true intentions other than clout chasing, you know, or being who you truly are, which is a motherfucking soft ass little biatch. Lollipop crew.
He's making a lot of claims that he don't know nothing about. I'm a part of this, I'm a part of that. They pushed me through high school. Motherfucker, do you know what it took for me to get through high school? These things that you're saying, separating the room is what I'm talking about. You're separating the room. Can't nobody that make money, you have an attack on successful black men. If you're successful and you're black, you hate them.
I have an attack on industry niggas.
But that's not industry.
I'm successful.
But hold on. You're talking about a man you don't know. I got a job. Just like there's a job being a neurophysicist and all this other shit. The NBA is called the business of basketball. You may not know that, but it ain't a motherfucking game. That's why none of them can't say the shit that I'm saying. So to label everybody, what if we label everybody in different genres, something like you're doing me, sir? You said I wasn't this and I ain't. You're trying to separate the room based on success, saying I'm not part of something when I was in the same motherfucking free lunch line with you. I had the paperback food stamps with you. I had to go get I know what the ones look like. The $1 food stamp where you tear it out. I know when
so let me ask you,
I know when put the cola at the bottom of the motherfucking shopping cart and they tell you don't pull it out. I was pick it up. And you did.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm gonna let you finish. Hold on, your video almost done. We're gonna let you finish.
They was done trying to shoot me. That's what I had to go through in the hood. I got pushed till I had to push back. Then I ended up in jail. That's not where I wanted to go. But that's where I ended up at. I had to sit back from 18 to 21 fighting a homicide case. A body in attempt. I had to sit there and fight that. Watching dudes in the box take a crack in the milk carton and throw it in each other's face. Some of them got so mad they had milk cartons, they would hold doodle in their mouth just to spit it on the next person. Your struggle was not mine, or none of ours for the most part. You've been rich longer than you've been poor. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you come through on YouTube with drama. This shit is so staged, it's like the Santa Claus story. The Santa Claus. So now you're the mouthpiece for us, out of nowhere. But you took the same oath as Charlamagne. You took the same oath. The same crusaders, the same conquerors, the same slave masters cut your starting to get too strong. Our voices are being valued. So what do? They put us against us, but they use celebrity star power. Everybody wants a platform now. From Fat Joe to Jim Jones to like everybody is getting up. Everybody wants to talk. Where was y'all at when the people needed y'all to reach out and communicate with these stars? Y'all rich. Let me ask you a question, Kwame. You said 60 acres of land? How many families you got living on that one of them 60 acres? Because charity begins at home. So how many family members do you have that have a house on your 60 acres? Right. I'll wait. Matter of fact, I don't even care. Because like I said, for the last 2 years, I'm not even talking about decades. The last 2 years, Black America been in turmoil. And out of nowhere, for the last 2 months, you just pop up here like you just all about the people. And your claim to fame is not even basketball. It's because you got picked on a basketball court, and you comparing your pain to our pain. Yo, let me tell you something. All of y'all people in the comment section, man, you know what I want y'all to do? Tell me some of the worst experiences that you had in the comment section, what you've been through in your life. Because I know where we come from in the hood. This dude is sitting up there talking about the worst thing that ever happened to him is when he went through training for basketball. Y'all think that we don't know that y'all go through humiliation rituals? You think that we don't know that y'all go through what they call hazing? You think we don't know that y'all took oath? You took the oath? The same oath the rest of these celebrities, basketball players, you took the oath. They allowing you to be on YouTube the way that you on YouTube playing this military mind game. Brother, I don't trust none of you. I see we seen too many of you. Rappers turn into politicians. You know I'll be coming. Mike Shawn. We seen too many of you acting like y'all for the people. Poverty pimps. You got people sitting up there donating in your super chat, and you worth over 40 to 60 million, and you taking money from the poor? You're worse than a pastor. Get your hand out of my pocket. It is what it is, man. I'm out of here. I ain't gotta go back and forth with you, but I will bite my tongue, homie. You smell like Colin Kaepernick. Black America's all in turmoil. He took the knee, he took the bag, and now he's gone. Mommy, I hope I'm wrong about you. I ain't got no beef with you. I don't want no smoke. Forgive me if I don't trust the same industry that you come from, that you flipping them. That's the problem with a lot of you black people, right? You can't even pick a spouse.
Damn, you not
Some of
right.
y'all can't pick a baby mom. Some of you can't pick a husband. Y'all can't even keep a relationship for a year and a half to 2 years, no longer than that. You give birth to a baby, and then your family structure's broken up within a year. So how the hell y'all gonna be able to spot a spot if you can't even pick your own spouse? Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, or not. I don't care. And I'm out.
He was like,
Who you was talking about when you was talking about y'all?
Let me say this real quick, right? I'm not even gonna play the game of going back and forth. I said what I had to say. I even apologized like a man. The one thing I'm not gonna do is sit up here and play this bullshit game, that back and forth. That's for one. For two, let me explain something to the audience. The ones that sitting up there saying you a lame, I take care of my motherfucking wife, I take care of my motherfucking kids, and I take care of my community. So if that's what makes me a lame, I'll be a lame. I personally don't give a fuck about what none of y'all feel. Unapologetic. I apologize to you as a man, and that's it. But as far as me being on trial and having to answer to niggas, fuck I look like answer to any of you niggas. Eat a dick. Straight like that. The fuck I look like answering to any of you niggas.
Alright,
I wish I would sit up here and answer. What the fuck you niggas look like? Me answering to you niggas. What I look like? Like really? As a man? As a man, hold up. As a man, when I apologize, I humbled myself.
No, that's not true.
Because the reality of it is, it's hard for me to apologize to niggas that I feel like is soft.
You feel like I'm soft?
If you sitting up there talking about,
You didn't answer the question.
you had to go through. I feel like you soft when you sit up there talking about the hardest thing you've been through is niggas sitting up there hazing you.
Yeah, right. That's what you said. I ain't say that. See, you're not even that smart. You must be drunk. You said that the hardest thing I ever been through is a basketball practice and all that. Motherfucker, I was in the homeless shelter. What the fuck are you talking about?
That shit is over with. Nigga, you've been rich
What you talking about?
you've been poor. You've been poor.
That's a dumb argument. You said it's over with. You said
hold up.
Now you want to talk over me.
You played all of that shit for like 40 minutes, and now you want to still talk because you like to hear yourself talk like me. And I recognize I'm me and you.
It was your video.
Let me talk now. Listen, I don't want to hear me talk, though. You got me listening to. I don't want to hear me talk. Bottom line to it is, at the end of the day, I'm not here.
These are your leaders.
I'm not here, right? No, I'm not. Hold on. Listen, let me explain. Hold up. First of all, for one, I wasn't talking for a minute. For two, I don't even know who the fuck you is.
So let him say something. Go ahead.
Hold up.
Come to the mic. I can't hear you.
Hold up.
Hassan, hold on. Son, calm down. Son, calm down. Go ahead, brother.
How everybody doing? Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace to
So he muted my mic.
No, you still on. Hold up.
I don't even know this nigga. You got me listening to hold up.
Bro, you drunk. We know you don't know him. Just let the brother speak. Just let him speak. Calm down.
Alright.
Go ahead, bro.
A lot of these online woke community people act like they don't know me, but they know me. I call them black fanatic agents. That's exactly the name I got for him as well. They know why I'm Indian. I'm the one who educate all the people about staying in their community and not turning into a black identity extremist, but knowing that you are Indian, you American Indian, you've been here, most of y'all been here, and that's what I am. And when you said you was a Geechee, I caught on to it. On to it, brother. I ain't no more, I ain't no Hebrew Israelite, I'm American Indian. I have nothing against nobody.
Damn right.
But we got a woke community, right? And we got these guys that pop up out of New York, and New York is the main place when I do my history, or where these jackasses like to do they get along, go along shit. And they pop up out these New York, and they all get this YouTube like Sinetta and these people like that. They get them started. They think
he called me and I didn't answer the phone because he let a guy call my mom a B word on the show and he didn't stop, but he with the black conscious community.
They duck me. If you come to my station, I'm growing, and they ducking me because I deal with community trust. I know what's our problem. I know how we locked in, and identity ain't one of them. It's being us, and all this black fanatic shit. This caring about everybody that got the same color. We went to Egypt and we crossed the 7 seas shit. That shit is imaginary, and you don't love your land. You fell off who you is. You turned into a black fanatic. And conspiracy theorists, black fanatics like this guy up here, that's telling you that everybody in the industry taking a blood oath and drinking blood and sacrificing goats and shit. Fanatics like this brother right here, keeping you scared, keeping you always worried about the white man. First of all, it was people here passing for white, still going as white today. You don't know what they is. You don't know who people are because they haven't done their genealogy or produced that to you. Now, I'm from the hood in Chicago, and I know everybody. And I'm getting bigger, and they hate that because I'm speaking on this black fanatic, black African. We was all slaves. We had white slaves. We had black ones. We were killing Moors. We was killing all that shit. We had slaves on these platforms. They was whites. They ain't just did everything. They in the same predicament we in, and we all in it as Americans. At this point, you have to wake up. You have to stop letting motherfuckers like this and that pan-African shit. Because you love Africa more than America. You is not black. You're not black. You're not a Moor. You're not Hebrew. You American. Whether you like it or not. And him right here, the oath going places that you don't need it to go. You been here. You farm these lands. You ate from these lands. You ain't
Damn
on
right.
no 5-month trip drinking no salt water, eating no biscuits on the bottom of no boat with no white man in charge. You ain't black. You in this predicament because you won't take accountability, brother. You won't take accountability and say, that's how I raise my kids.
And that's why he ran. And that's why he ran. I didn't want him to leave the chat and cut him off, but he won't let somebody else talk. He wanted to overtalk. He didn't even want his own words to be played. He kept talking about, you overtalking me. That's bullshit tactics. I'm trying to play what you said out your mouth. Every man should stand on what they say. Now, what's up, Thinking? What you got? Hey, shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate you. Shout out Chicago. Show everybody, tell everybody how to get in contact with you, bro.
Hey, man, we do our thing at the on Wild Indian /Tribe Biz. If you want to know what Tribe Biz is with me, get up with me on my line, man. Email me at the Wild Indian 1/Tribe Biz. We all around Chicago. We're connected in Atlanta. We're connected with real people and showing them, not telling them their heritage and who you really are, and being American and being pan-American, not pan-African. We not a
Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. Yeah. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, fading with me, kicking it with your brother Frank Nitty. 2 T's, 2 titties. You already know how we get it. Woody woo woo. Daddy long stroke. Yeah. Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. I'm out. Woody woo woo. Daddy long stroke, and you already know. Papa coming home. Favorite position. Don't ask no questions. From the back door. And you already know. Nitty baby, D City baby, rock with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. D City baby, straight goody, no pity. Woody woo woo, daddy long stroke, you already know.